What's going on, everyone?
What's up, guys?
Happy Friday. Welcome to the Friday Regards. We're here with the Bearded Beanie, Waltimus
Hey, guys.
Prime, and Bushy Beard. And we also have deliberately bearded Ron with us tonight. So,
Hey guys,
how's it going, Ron?
it's going good, guys. It's going good.
Let's see. Who's all in chat already here?
Vato in there real early.
Oh, yeah.
Giving us
Vato's in first. We got Wolf in. How you doing, Wolf? Liam. Bearded Gentleman Company.
Yeah, that's a new
How's
one.
it
I
going?
don't think I've
I
seen them
haven't seen that
before.
one before.
I'm
I
intrigued.
have not either.
Right?
Welcome, everyone. So, what'd you do today, guys? Have a busy day?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I had a big day at work, dealt with a lot of different things, and kind of all over the place trying to get everything figured out. As far as like a bunch of marketing stuff and keeping busy that way. Happy to be home. Got to have dinner with the kids and the wife before this, and hopefully everybody's relaxing in bed now and doesn't act crazy. That's one thing you got to deal with having 3 little ones. So hopefully everybody's good to go now. What about you guys?
I
Um,
had
doing
had a
good, man.
pretty unproductive day at work. Actually, I didn't do too much. I got a few things done. I got a big weekend coming up here, so I've got a bunch of plans this weekend. Doing a craft show this weekend, so
Oh, there you go.
This will be one of our first big craft shows. So hopefully it goes well. So besides just getting set up all for that, that's kind of it. And this. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had work. Woke up, went jogging, then started work like normal, and then I finished around 6 o'clock. Then I did a stream with a podcast with Jordan in the chat, Cantlin, and Mike from Karamandirtha. And we just talked about this and everything else, just conspiracy theories and all that fun stuff. It was a lot of fun hanging out with those guys. And now I'm able to finish off the night hanging out with you awesome people.
Awesome.
Nice.
What about you, Ron?
Mr. Knight.
I just did. I did some filming today. I put out a thank you to Gary because he was nice enough to send me a hat and a comb and some candy bars too. So
Okay.
that was pretty cool. But yeah, and that's about it. That's all I did today. I didn't do much else. Did
Kind of a
some-
relaxing day for most of you guys. It sounds like that's good.
What's that?
Sounds like a relaxing day for most everybody for a Friday.
Yeah, I don't do too much these days. I've bad RA, and so I'm on disability. So I do what I can as I can.
There you go. What do you guys all got in beard tonight?
Well, this morning I put in Chesapeake CBD.
Okay.
How do you like that?
Nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I love the oil. I love the vitality. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree with
It
you.
really works well. And I've noticed when I use CBD by itself, the oil, it tends to make my beard kind of fly away and unstylish, But you throw in that butter with it or a vitality with it, and you get that styling right back. So it holds a little bit.
I know CBD makes my hair feel kind of light, and I think that's kind of what happens. So if you get the
Very
butter,
relaxed.
it'll kind of give it some weight, and it's cool.
Yeah.
I got in Woodward from Detroit Grooming, beard and beard butter and oil, and this stuff is just phenomenal.
I heard that's fantastic too. Well,
His carrier blend is just, it's beautiful. It's a work of art, Sweet almond oil, vitamin E oil, sunflower seed oil, southflower seed oil, rice bran oil, apricot kernel oil, wheat germ oil. I mean, all solid product,
I'm actually embarrassed to say I have never tried Detroit Grooming oil.
Well, I hadn't tried it for a
I'm
long
there
time.
with you, Nick.
I don't feel bad, bro.
I don't feel bad either.
I have the shampoo and I got the conditioner and I have the butter, but I for whatever reason just haven't come across getting the oil yet. So
Yeah,
It's a very soft oil. Very soft.
What do you got, Casey?
I've got some Bandbox Message.
that's nice. How do you like that, man?
I really like it.
I heard it was fantastic. I got to pick
Yeah.
that up.
The butter's really good too. It just like you said, Walt. It just makes my beard feel super soft.
Super soft and super light almost,
Yeah.
like I don't know how to explain it. Just like light and airy, it feels. I know my beard gets like just wants to fly up, because it's so light.
Yeah.
I've only used it a couple days, but I'm gonna try it out for a good period of time just to see how it feels.
Yeah.
For like a full week almost or so, and just see how it goes from there.
Have you used the Dan C one too yet?
I haven't yet. No.
Oh, you haven't yet. Okay.
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I'll be working on that one next probably.
Yeah. I was curious if you had. Okay. Yeah.
How long is your beard, Ron?
Last time I measured it, I think it was like 13.
Wow.
Okay.
13 and a half inches maybe. But you know what? The last inch or so there is like really thinned out. And it's like I've got maybe 20 hairs or so that are longer than the rest of the beard. So I guess it's like a good 12 inches if I go to the bottom where it's like even across. So
Right.
I don't understand though why I have these like single hairs down here that like seem to be, like a good inch and a half longer than the rest.
Yeah, the rogue hairs, isn't that what Dan C calls them? Those rogue
yeah,
rogue hairs?
I guess so. I gotta hopefully have Dave trim them at the meetup.
Yeah. If anybody is going to the March 31st meetup at Disney Springs, Dave from Bearded Motivation is going to be doing some barbering. He's an excellent barber. He does all kinds of hair. So if you get the chance, definitely reach out to him and schedule an appointment because you're in for a treat.
I believe he put something up on IG, did he not, for appointments to sign up for appointments? A page or something.
I didn't see that, but
I didn't see that.
I know
it's a good move.
There's an app that you can use.
I know. Yeah, he does have an app also. Yeah, a thing you can scan with your phone, so you have all his info and stuff, and you can fill out an appointment too. But I'm pretty sure he put for the meetup. He put up a page on IG for you to, for that specifically to sign up for an appointment.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long you been growing the beard, Ron?
Actually, this month will be 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was around my birthday. So my birthday's the 20th. So it was like right before there, I decided 2 years ago, I decided I was going to grow a beard, not just like stubble beard, not just like your length, Walt, now, a little longer than the stubble beard. But, I decided I wanted a full on beard. I've never had one my whole life.
Right.
I've had short beards, stubble beards, goatees. I mean, I wore a goatee from the time I was 19, 20 till my 30s. I wore a goatee. So
yeah, I was the same way, and then I kind of got lazy one day and just decided, my skin doesn't work well with shaving either. I get really sensitive, and so whenever I'd shave, it would just get. And I was probably using the wrong products, obviously, for aftershave and whatever else, but. I had lots of irritation, so I just stopped shaving.
I don't blame you. I'm not thrilled. We're never thrilled about shaving, but I always hated shaving the mustache chin area the worst. Yeah. So that's probably why I wore a goatee for so many years. But
so you probably go through some extra beard oil with that beard of yours, don't you, Ron?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Certain oils I think too I use a little more of than others. So I noticed I use a little less with the CBD. I don't need as much as the non-CBD.
Okay.
I was going to ask, what seems to work well for you with a beard of that length, Ron?
Most of these oils work well. I like Copper Johns a lot. I like Bearded Mac a lot. Drew put out some oils for a while there. He was going to open up a company. And then unfortunately his father passed away and that got put on the back burner. But the stuff he put out is fantastic. I absolutely love it. The oil and the butter, they both work fantastic for my beard. He's got an amazing blend. So I'm hoping that he'll start that back up again sometime soon.
Well, you got a happy early birthday wish in there already.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's a lot of great companies I enjoy using.
Hey, Dan.
What's up,
Hey,
Dan?
Hi, Dancy. Thanks for coming in.
Wow. 4 dropper fulls a day for Liam. Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got a thick beard too.
Four,
Very thick.
2 at a time, then, Liam. Is that how that works?
What is it, like 2 in the morning and 2 at night, or how are you doing that, Liam? That's a lot.
There's a lot. I use it about a dropper full.
Yeah. You do. And how many times do you apply? Maybe 2 or 3 times a day?
Usually once in the morning, once at night, and if I need in between, I'll put it in between too.
Yeah.
But usually it's in the morning and at night. And I use butter in the morning too and at night. I just
Okay.
like how the butter makes my beard soft. I just
Yeah.
really enjoy having it. My beard being gray is very coarse. It's very rough. The hairs are thick, and the butter softens it up. The CBD
Oh, for
softens
sure.
it up
Mhm.
really well. So
Yeah, it's different taking care of a gray beard, definitely. And as mine gets more gray, I'm finding that different products or some of the other carriers are helping better with my gray beard or with,
Yeah.
as it's getting more gray even.
how do you like that hemp seed?
I do like hemp seed.
I do too. I think it works fantastic in my beard.
Yep.
Oh,
I
it's,
actually
it's
got-
awesome.
I have some natural butter that I just use that it's mainly hemp seed and shea, and there's some other carriers with it, but I use it just on my arms, just on my elbows. And then my daughter's got really, they have to use hand sanitizer at school all the time, so she comes home with just really dry hands. So I'll actually put some of that on her hands, and it helps
Yeah.
a lot.
I like hemp
CBD
also because it
butter.
doesn't clog,
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
I say I like hemp because it doesn't clog your pores. It's like the comogenic scale, it like has like a 1 to 5, and I think it's like a 0 or a 1. And so I can put that on and I just don't have to worry about my getting beard pimples or any of that stuff like that, which is really cool.
No, you didn't, Dan. He'll be on in just a little while. We're going to talk to Ron first for a while, and then we're going to bring Ryan in with us.
Yeah, I tend to use the butter on my head. It sounds kind of odd, but after I shave, it gets really dry.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really know if I'm the only one that does that, but I noticed like when I was
A
younger,
lot of guys do that now.
yeah, it would dry out. So, I got an extra use for the butters because I tend to go through oil a lot faster than I do the butter. So it's a nice way to use that too. What's up, Ray? How are you?
Broccoli seed oil is another good one, and then meadow foam. Those are like my 3 favorite, I think. Not counting CBD. Obviously, CBD is like the heavy hitter.
Yeah, big time. I'm loving that. But yeah, I like meadow foam C2 too.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite ones that I've been using that I've noticed.
Right.
Haven't had the chance to try the broccoli seed. That's bearded mac.
Bearded mac.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks,
Bearded Mac.
Casey. I got some of that on the way. So
Yeah, his blend is fantastic. I love his products. I love his poured butter, his whipped butter, his oils. They're just fantastic products. Really are.
And all of his scents are solid. They're not like super like complex they're good. You got a good barbershop blend, or you got a very good like kind of like smoky tobacco blend or whatever it might be.
Yeah,
but it's like
I
the
have all
carrot oil
right now, so I love them all.
the carrier oil blend is like really where it shines, like bearded mac.
I agree, man. His products, I look at what Chris is doing, and he's doing it without using ostrich or emu or CBD or any of the, new fancy things coming down the line. So, I just think that's fantastic. That's why I have so much love for him.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
yeah,
It makes a difference. Is Bearded Mac where you really kind of have your heart at, or do you have a few other companies that you really just have a strong connection to?
Well, I have Bearded Mac and Copper John's, I'd say. Chesapeake too. I really like Chesapeake a lot. His products are fantastic. He's got his regular line too, and that works fantastic for me. And the CBD line now is just through the roof. You got great products. You put CBD in them, and they just become even greater. So,
right.
How do you like the CBD Vitality, Ron?
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Is amazing.
I've been using it every day since I got it.
Okay, because I have the oil. I've had it for a while now, and I love that. I think it works fantastic. But I don't have the Vitality yet, so definitely one I gotta add.
I gotta step out for a second. Hold on.
Definitely, if you can grab it. It's worth it. It's worth every penny.
Well,
the other price is reasonable too.
Oh yeah, he definitely made it reasonable. But the thing is, I mean, even with any regular Vitality, you know how quickly those go. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be sold out in no time at all if it isn't already.
Yeah, Gary.
He's going to be coming out with a couple new scents too on the 22nd for the CBD line. So
yeah, I was a little worried about it at first because of the smoke. Because honestly, I'm not a big smoke fan myself.
Very minimal.
Yeah, you really don't pick it up. So I mean, anybody here in chat, if you thought about getting it, or if anybody's worried about that smoke scent, Gary did a phenomenal job with it. You really don't pick it up except just a small hint. It's
do you have the original one, Nick? Because I know he did put more smoke in it since because the original. I had the original oil, and there wasn't a lot of smoke in it. So people, I guess, wanted some more in there. They were saying, and he did add a little more to it. But even with that, McMahon got the newer one, and he said it wasn't enough. He still added more smoke to it. But yeah, he's a fan of smoke, so.
Yeah, I have the original. I've had it for a while. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate the comment about the trim. I have my wife to thank for that one since she's.
Yeah, it does look good.
Thank you.
When they do smoke or leather, you can have scents that are either like leather forward or smoke forward, or then you can also have them where they're blended into the background. And what it does is it kind of brings depth or a new light to those other scents. So you could do like blueberry and leather, and it's just going to change the smell of the blueberry if your blueberry is stronger than the leather. So it's really cool how it can transform those things. Another one is oud. Oud also does that too.
Yeah, I'm a fan of oud. I love oud. Love oud scents. Amber scents too.
Yeah, yeah. Amber. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, she's a she's a feisty.
I know, right? There's a joke there somewhere, Ron.
Yeah, I was trying to behave.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah, as far as oud goes, these guys know we talk every day actually, and you guys know my small experience with oud. And the first one, I'm not going to name names or scents or anything like that, but I loved it at first, and then when I got a little more into the oils and went back to it, I realized some of it wasn't for me. But I have a new beard oil that I got that has some oud in it, and it's really nice. It's blended in there really well, and it's not overpowering like that first one was. So I got I don't know, love-hate relationship, I guess, with the oud.
Yeah.
Is that just try? Is this first one?
I have two. The first one, like I said, I won't name names or anything.
Right.
The second one that I tried so far that I've been enjoying is Angler's Code. But that one, I mean, it's a really smooth scent, citrus. I think there's the guava in it, myrrh, oud, and I'm sure I'm missing something else. But it's a really kind of smooth citrus.
Roasted orange in there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a fantastic scent. I love it.
I have no audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where you get where you can take oud and add it in the background of something, and it brings such depth and flavor to the scent.
Well, that one too it's a golden oud.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I think it's a little softer.
Yeah, there's different types of oud, and then there's the stank oud, and then there's the woodsy oud, and so you got different types of oud too. So
yeah.
I reminds me of Dan C calls it stank oud. That stank.
that oud stank.
Cribs too, man. That oud stank.
Yeah, Ron. That's exactly who I was thinking about was Cribs.
Yeah, Cribs loves his oud stank, man.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely, Liam. Love Amber, man. Oh, God,
Yeah.
please don't get me started on her again.
Mhm.
Sheesh, that woman stole my heart.
Yeah.
You okay over there, Casey? Did you lose your audio? I think you said.
Yeah, he's got no audio.
Uh-oh.
Casey, you all right, bud?
Can you hear us?
No.
Maybe go out and come back in. Go out and come back in.
Yeah, I don't think he's catching that.
I don't think so either. Can you guys message him that maybe? Because it might help.
On the private chat. Okay. He's got it. You know,
Yeah, okay. You got
Dan brought up the Magic City. You know, Magic City has a really great Atlantic oud. So it's like your classic, you know, aquatic scent, but, you know, cologne scent, but then it has that oud that just kind of brings depth to it. You know,
Yeah.
it's really, really cool.
I haven't tried Magic City yet.
Neither have I. That's one of the newer ones to me. But I know, Walt, you already know I'm kind of a sucker for the aquatic scents or the fresh scents. So I think I don't know what kind of oud it is, if it's like a golden oud or that stank.
Yeah.
But even if it's that stank oud and you throw it in the back notes, I think, man, that would be an interesting scent. So
Yeah, it is.
Look into.
Yeah, it's like it's definitely like kind of an aquatic scent first, and then oud kind of in the background, and it really works really well. Aquatic beer, gentlemen, one about what I consider aquatic, like Aqua di Giorgio. Digio. Yeah, there you go.
I'm probably saying that wrong, anyways.
Yeah. What is it? Cool Water. Cool Water is another, like kind of an aquatic scent.
Yep.
You could also, it's kind of skirting the lines of like that sports scent, that sporty scent too. It's kind of in that area, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, when you say something like a cologne scent, you know, cologne is such a broad term, you know.
Yeah, it really is too.
Yeah, I mean, look at how many different types of colognes are out there on the market, you know.
Yeah. And it fits a lot of sense, you know, when you're trying to describe it, especially when you're on screen, you know, and you can't give it to someone to smell if they haven't smelled it. You back up?
Yeah, I'm back.
There we go.
Yay!
Yes.
First time for that.
Yeah, we miss you, buddy.
Yeah.
Man, I was sweating for a minute.
Isn't StreamYard fun?
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about having Walt and Nick with me here is they can keep the stream going if I bug out. So
that's good by yourself.
They did fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to get into getting to know Ron a little bit more here, since he's our guest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did I miss? What was Ron? What did we miss about Ron?
We were just chatting about colognes and aquatic scents and some oud stank and you know that kind of stuff.
Magic City.
Yeah. Dan C brought up a good point about Magic City, so kind of went off topic on that one.
So yeah, Ron, what did you do before you started doing beard reviews? What was your passion before you got into all this?
Well, to be honest, guys, I've been like a shut-in the last 20 years. I really have. You know, I've been hurt a lot in my life when I was younger and used a lot. And, you know, when I moved out here, I had no friends. I had one friend, Keith, that, you know, he lived out in Clearwater, only about 20 minutes from me. Mm-hmm. He did move in with me for a little while, but he didn't stay with me much. You know, he was one of those friends that, like, you know, I don't want to impose, but, you know, he gave me money every week. He'd come by every week and stay a night, or, you know, just stop by and give me money to pay some bills and say, I'll be back, you know, maybe for the weekend. But then he wouldn't show up. But, you know, he was a great guy. And he passed away in 2000. And I met a few people down here in Florida, and, you know, one died, and two other guys moved back to where they came from. So, you know, I just got tired. I got tired of being hurt, tired of being used. So I just said, I'm going to keep to myself. You know, I'm not going to deal with it. My ex-girlfriend, even from Florida, Kim, she wound up started drinking very heavily. And, you know, of course, I grew distant. The relationship was going bad, but she had 3 kids I adored. I loved desperately. And, she damn near burnt the house down one night and killed them. And I couldn't take it no more. I had to leave. That was the last straw. As much as I love those kids, I couldn't protect them from her. So I said, and I can't stay here and watch you destroy them either. So, I chose to just leave that relationship as well. And after that, I wasn't interested in another one. It just kind of turned me sour. So, I don't want to get too much into the negative and bad stuff.
Yeah.
But, it is part of why, though, that, I've kind of isolated myself. I mean, I go out to the doctor and the store and stuff I need to do. But, other than that, I've stayed home, and kept myself.
Sometimes those bad things in life, the negative things in life can bring you to where you're at, though, and can bring positive things as long as you allow them to, because everyone's going to have negativity in their life. It's just a matter of how you take it and, how you let it affect you. So.
Well, that's why when I found this community, it was like a godsend to me. It really was.
Yeah. It really was.
To find like-minded people that, have the same values for the most part that I do, and same beliefs as I do. So.
Yep.
It's so important that we're able to pour our energy into something. I've dealt with my own troubles, and I poured my energy into woodworking, but then also I found this community, and I found Dave from Beard Motivation and Dan C, and then Ken, and it just all of a sudden it just opened up this whole world of friends to me that I never knew I had. And I consider some of you guys closer friends than the friends that actually are within driving distance. It's amazing. I talk to you all more too.
It's family to me, man. There's no getting away. You guys are family.
Oh, for sure. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I say, because I mean, after hearing your story, Ron, and I know about Casey and I know about Walt and stuff, man, it's really cool to see, even as much, negative stuff as all you guys have been through, still how positive and supportive you guys are. So it just, goes to show what this community offers, and, it's really cool to see that.
You know what, Nick? I look at it like, I never want to be the cause of anybody's pain or suffering. Yeah. Because I know I've been through enough of it myself, and I just don't want to have that on my soul or my conscience that, I caused somebody grief or misery.
That's a great way to be, take the high road on things, and, learn from what you go through, and don't let that, affect you negatively. Find the positive in something.
You brought up a good point, Ron. You said that at times we tend to stay within because we don't want to self impose on anybody with our negative stuff. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people struggle with, realizing that we're not imposing, that when we vent or when we reach out to someone in the community and we open up, that we're not imposing. If anything, it's actually improving. We're improving ourselves because we're able to get this stuff off our chest. And then also we have somebody that we can connect with.
Yeah. That's always been a very hard one for me to reach out, because I even with like my closest friends, I always felt like a burden, like they've got their own things going on. They got their own problems, their own issues. They don't need mine on top of them, and it's the way I was like, would try to reach out, and I talk myself out of it because I don't want to burden people with my, with my garbage. So to speak.
Tyson, you'll be on here in a little while.
Hey, Tyson.
What's up, Tyson?
I know you were you were a welder, and you were also in the construction industry. What was that like for you?
Well, I did roofing, but not really construction. I built, I did fabricating as a welder. I worked for a sign company when I got out of welding school for a few years, and so some things happened there with another coworker, and it was just best I leave. But I wound up working for another company. They made high pressure water blasting equipment. They'd use it to, say, an old tobacco company. They'd go in there and spray it down and clean it out to get the nicotine and stuff out of there with these units. I mean, we built these things from the ground up, from blueprints. You know, I mean, we built the frames, built the water tank, and put it on it, and mounted a motor and a pump to it, and you know, the whole nine. I've even painted it. There's nights me and the boss would sleep on the floor for a couple hours in the office, you know, while the paint's drying, so we could do another coat when it's dried. You know, stuff like that. So it was different. It was fun, but you know, after a while, my back, I couldn't do the heavy lifting and bending and stuff no more with welding. So I hit an 18-wheeler at one point and banged up my hip pretty bad. I've got a metal plate and screws holding that together. Gives me a lot of trouble now too. I wake up in a lot of pain with it sometimes. But you know, you wouldn't know me from when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was a very popular guy. You know, in school, it was really popular. I always had a good-looking girl on my shoulder, and it seemed very different back then for me. But you know, having depression and mental illness, and you know, anxiety and stuff like that, it's gotten really worse for me over the years. It's just, it's gotten worse, and it's really hard for me to do my first video, even on IG. You know, like I didn't even show my face on it because I was so nervous and so scared doing it that I was afraid to. So.
Well, that's the same way I felt, Ron, actually. So you give me inspiration because you see how far from that last video you put out was really good.
Thank you.
Were very vocal. You were, I mean, you know, it didn't seem like you were reserved at all. You were right there. I mean, it was a very good video.
Thank you. Well, someone commented that, you know, you seem like you're really comfortable now with the community. Yep. You know, I was like, yeah, I am. I see you guys as family. I'm talking to family, friends when I'm, you know, I'm looking at the camera, but that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing my family and my friends when I'm speaking. And I really want you guys to know from my heart what I think of these products. And that's why I've stepped away from kind of sitting down and doing reviews, reading, you know, from my notes and glancing over at them and, you know, doing the ingredients and stuff. Everyone can see that on their website, for one. Two, that we have enough reviewers that do that. You know, they don't need to hear me say it too. So I just figure I just try to do it another way, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So that's what's nice about all the different reviewers out there. There's so many different styles that, you know, so many different personalities you can grasp onto, and, you know, and so many different people to get to know. And it's not just a person on a screen you're never going to see. These are people that you get to know. I mean, you get involved with, and they get involved back. It's an awesome community.
Yeah, it is.
I think I really noticed from when you first started to then when I saw you do your morning routine video, and you're putting in grams, I think it was, and I was like, oh wow. I was like, just from what I remember, who you were, Ron, to there has been such a drastic improvement, you know, and the growth has just been so great, and it's inspirational to us because, you know, we want to be able to grow like you've been able to grow and learn, you know, and then let's call a spade. Your thumbnail game is just on point. You know,
good.
You know, I just
time to fiddle with them. You know.
Yeah, you do really well, man. You do really well.
Yeah, you can tell you're
a lot of other great reviewers and thumbnail makers to learn from. So, you know.
Yeah, you can see definitely how comfortable you've gotten over, you know, the course of all these videos. You know, you definitely feel a lot more at ease, and it's good to see that with you, you know.
Yeah, even with the lives too. I think if you watch the first couple lives that was on, you know, too, it was a very, very different thing. You know, I was kind of just like sitting there, like, you know, not trying to say nothing, not trying to talk unless someone spoke to me. You know, so.
Oh, well, you had me rolling on what was it, Sunday with Dagan and that Death Nut challenge. You were, I was dying. You were hilarious, Ron. It was awesome.
Dagan and I, we get along very well. You know, I don't know. We just kind of click, man. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really enjoy doing lives with him because we get lost in it, but we
Mhm.
look up and 3 hours have gone by and we don't even realize it. And the most amazing thing is that the guys come in and they stay with us the entire
Yep.
time.
Yep.
And I know I
Yep.
do that for other reviewers, and I say that all the time. I do that for other guys, but it's me that they're doing it for. It's different, you know. Like, why are they doing it for me though? You know, I just think it's so amazing though. I just can't
Yeah,
even thank you enough to these guys.
Oh,
They'll never know
yeah.
how much it means to me.
Likewise, you know, and I enjoy just putting you on my I got an app, YouTube app on my TV, and I'll just put you guys on Sunday, and I'll eat dinner and just watch you guys and watch Dig and try and eat a spicy peanut, you know. you know,
It
it's
was
fun.
pretty badass the way he did that, though, wasn't it?
He
was,
didn't seem like he was fazed by it.
yeah, he didn't seem like not even a little bit fazed by it. I mean, a little bit in the middle there. His eyes got a little watery, but
Yeah,
you know,
he took
still,
it like a champ, that's for sure.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, man. Much respect for that. I don't think I could.
It was funny. I was gonna say with watching him do it and see how little he was fazed by it, kind of made me think I would give it a shot. But I don't know if I can do that one.
It wouldn't be the same way for me, I guarantee it.
Yeah, not me either. I got an ulcer, so
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It might just pop an ulcer out of my gut quick. I don't know.
We'll see.
So,
Maybe we'll try it.
I noticed that you got into the CBD stuff. How is that working for you, Ron?
fantastic. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it a lot. It really relaxes my hair, and I have like I said before, very coarse gray hair, you know, and sometimes it feels like a prickly bush, you know.
Yeah.
So,
what about the tincture? Are you still using the tincture?
yeah, I actually have it right over here in case I wanted to take some because like I got a headache, so I figure it might help a little if I need it. So I just put it outside here where I can grab it if I need to take some.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like that too. It works fantastic for me. It really helps me sleep. I know before using it, I would, you know, I toss and turn a lot when I sleep. And I guess because I'm not so active anymore either, I don't sleep that well normally. So, you know, having RA and, you know, injuries and stuff, I hurt and I toss and I move and I wake up and, you know, in pain. And I noticed that helps a lot with it. It really did. The first night I didn't wake up at all. I went to bed at like 11 or 12. I took some of that and went to bed, slept straight through till 5 in the morning. And I even usually wake up to go to the bathroom a few times. But I woke up at 5 o'clock and I was like, running to the bathroom, you know? Oh, God. I don't think I slept 5 hours straight in a long time.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, was that the one? Was that from Fable?
Yeah, Fables. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the only other one I've tried besides that is that little samples of energy send you out. So they're on IG.
Okay.
Chocolate and orange cream flavor, I think. They were pretty good. I mean, they worked okay. But I think Fables works better.
I heard there's some new CBD stuff coming out in about 9 days or so. So that's something to look out for. Chesapeake, maybe.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Oh, yeah. Well, the beard oil stuff.
I just seen it on Joe's stream. He was Gary was saying it. So
yeah. On the 22nd, he's supposed to be releasing a couple new scents.
Okay. Oh, that's just the oils. That was tinctures. Oh,
tinctures? Yeah, he's supposed to be.
I don't know if it was. I'm not saying that. Don't.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. But at some point, I think he does plan on releasing tinctures.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was waiting for. I was going to wait and see what Peak's tinctures were like.
Yeah.
You know, Gary
with Dan's collab.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I took, you know, it said take half, I think, take the whole one the first night, half and half the second night or something like that on the directions. So I didn't know, I was scared because it's like 2,500 milligrams in there. I think it's their 2,500 milligram CBD. And I mean, it's not, I don't know. It's like, 83 milligrams of it though. So I'm not sure how that equals to 1,000 milligram, but I was afraid to take the whole thing. So I took half, but it really didn't seem to hit me that much taking half of it. So, after like about an hour or two, I took the other half and it still didn't seem to be as good as taking, a vial of the Fables. And I don't know if it's a different type of CBD. That's why it's affecting me different. Yeah. I think that one's an isolate, no?
I don't know.
I'm not positive, but that's what I think someone said. I couldn't find it on the website what kind it was, if it was full spectrum or isolate.
So it's like there's isolate, which is just the CBD, and then there's the broad spectrum, which is the CBD, and then it has some of the benefits that you would see like in like a hemp seed oil. And then you got the full spectrum, which is your isolate, and then it goes all the way up to having up to 0.03% THC, I think, or something along that line.
On this website, it said pure CBD, whatever.
Yeah, that might be an isolate.
So I was thinking isolate too.
I mean, honestly, when it comes to CBD, whether it's an isolate or if it's a full spectrum, to me, they all are great, and they all have fantastic benefits.
But I think they do tend to work differently for different people, like the different types of, especially
What's the
toe
toe
beard.
Of Satan? Is that I don't know what that is. What's the toe of Satan? Is that another hot? Something?
Oh, that's the lollipop.
Is that the lollipop one?
Yeah, it's a lollipop that you're supposed to, I guess, lick. Dagan and I believe Billy Shaky and Metal Chef are supposed to do the Toe Satan challenge. So
I cannot wait for that one.
Bless you guys, man. I don't know. I don't know if I
did you guys do it, Jeff and what you call it, metal guy did the Skittles challenge on IG.
No, I haven't seen that.
Crazy. They were stuffing like 50 Skittles in their mouth and then chewing them like horses, trying to get them down. They must have been for 10 minutes trying to swallow those damn things. Because Metal did one first and he challenged everyone else to do it. So then Chef said, I'll take that challenge. And then he did it. It was funny. It's funny to watch. It's fantastic though.
Do y'all know when they're doing that challenge where they're putting the wax things in their nose and their ears and then
I heard it was supposed to be tonight, but
was it tonight? Maybe I must have missed it.
They had the reviewers table tonight, so from what I understand, it was postponed until they can figure out when they're going to do it. So.
Oh, okay.
And there's quite a few guys doing that one, isn't there?
I think Johnny and Dagan and a couple other guys. I forgot who said.
After I seen Rob's, I thought, I might try that. I don't know. It looks like it would be painful, but I don't know. They said it's not as bad as it seems like it would be.
And it's basically just like a wax, isn't it?
Yeah.
You better
like wax
that on your mustache or something.
There's a little tool that you come with it. It's a little plastic tool that you cover over your mustache.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Johnny ripped a couple mustache hairs the last time he did it. He ripped out the mustache with it. You can see him when he yanks it. He's like, he's like mouthing the word.
The whole mouth comes down with it.
Yeah, my eyes would be watering.
They can put it up there. I got a lot of hairs up there, man. I'd be afraid to yank them all.
I know, right?
Looks like it's going to be Johnny, Ken, Dave, Gary.
I haven't ordered mine yet, so I'm out.
Oh, come on, Casey.
It won't come that fast.
Good, buddy.
We all know shipping.
Man, you just said it didn't look like it was that bad.
We all know how shipping is.
If you do that, I'll do one of the spicy challenges. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Damn.
That's something
we might want to plan that for another show.
I want to see
that for another show.
Do that nose thing together.
Yeah, you do that, and I'll do the spicy challenge on the same show.
I guarantee you I won't tough it out as good as Rob did. He didn't even flinch.
Yeah, man. Rob was tough with that, man. He's like, he did that.
He didn't even flinch. He was just like, boop. That wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah, guys. That reminded me. I wanted to plug Rob, you know, and ask the guys in the chat to please subscribe to him. Trying to get him to 1,000. He's a beard reviewer too, and he's got a lot of reviews up. I've been looking through them. Really good stuff. You know, I think I can glean some things from there and learn a lot from him. So I've been watching his old videos, and yeah, I'm enjoying them. But I'd like to see him get to 1K. You know, he put a lot of time and effort in, and he just almost made it. So if we can put him there, that would be pretty awesome.
That's what I'm afraid of, Wolf.
What's the name of his channel?
Straight bearded.
Yeah.
It's straight, but the straight is STR8 bearded.
Okay. He's
So-
also a very talented woodworker.
Absolutely.
He does some
Very
really great stuff, and stuff that I think anybody would be proud to hang on their wall. It's really well done art.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, and his wife makes the mug.
Those
You know,
tumblers. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
humble. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All
Thank you,
beautiful.
Otto.
Yeah, he made a all black one with white praying hands on it for Johnny. Oh God, I want one so bad. If we get another stimulus check, I might see if I can ask him to make me one.
There you
So-
go. Yeah.
So beautiful. It really is. I wouldn't be able to afford one otherwise. So, you know,
Yeah, they're nice. He makes the crosses, and after he assembles them, and he does like multiple pieces that he assembles. Then he drapes the American flag symbol over it, and then he has pieces of the Constitution that have been aged and fire burned, and then he puts that all on it. And then once he's done that, then he floods it with epoxy. So it's like this patriotic type of flag on a cross, and it's just super high gloss, and it's just beautiful.
yeah,
You
it's
know?
just taking a look at it. Really is. I shared it on Facebook too, and told everybody, you know, go check them out on IG if you want one, because they're gorgeous. They're just gorgeous.
Gardner Minshew stash. Is that the guy from Jacksonville?
Yeah. I'm about to look it up real quick.
I don't know. What is that? Is that
Yeah.
a beard company?
No, there's a quarterback.
Yeah, he's a quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Gardner Minshew.
I mean, it's a solid stash. I mean, it reminds me of the stash my dad had back when I was growing up in the '80s. You know, so it's cool. You know, he pulls it off. You know, for sure.
yeah.
Looks like he has a few different variations. He has like the regular just stash, and then he sometimes has it where it kind of comes down a little bit. So, and then sometimes he even throws in the soul patch, which is another cool thing. So, you know, pretty versatile. It's a cool look.
Hey, he can pull it off, so why not?
Yeah. Exactly.
I couldn't do it. I know that much.
Yeah. I don't know if I could either.
I tried the mustache like one time, and I think I shaved it off at the end of the day. It was that bad.
Yeah. You just
Just
couldn't
the mustache?
handle it.
No, it was awful. My wife hated it. All my friends were making fun of me for it. I think I have like one photo with me and the mustache, and yeah, by the end of the night, I looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Sheldon is sleeping.
I'm quiet every night, Liam.
Yeah, he goes to bed, and when the sun goes down, he goes into his bunker, and then I got my alarm set for around 6 o'clock, and then I'll go out and I'll just shut the door, you know, and so he's out like a light.
Yeah, you got that picture still there?
Enjoyed the weather today, boy.
Do
Oh
I?
yeah, he was sunbathing today. He was sunbathing.
Yeah, it was hot today. It's still kind of warm in my apartment. I was this close to putting it on again. Jeez.
It was a high of 1 degrees today. Most of the time it was -4 all day.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
I can't
This
handle it.
was
Yeah, I'd trade spots with you.
yesterday.
What is it? Suasana?
Good night, Suasana.
Night.
Oh, look at him.
There's Sheldon. He's
That was so
6
cool,
years
though.
old. He's 6 years old and about 50 pounds.
He's cool.
His dad was 45 years old and about 200 pounds. So if he's anything like his dad, I'm going to have my hands full.
Oh, God, yeah.
I had a dog that I was really close to, and when he passed, I was like, never again. So I was like, I'm going to get something that's going to outlive me. So there comes Sheldon.
Got his flip-flops on.
Yeah, awesome, man. There's not a lot to, not a lot to do. And if you need to go away, they're good to go,
Yeah, I've never had to take him to the vet. He's healthy. The only thing I got to do is open and close his bunker in the morning, and then the grass is pretty much his food source. For about 95%, 90% is the grass out in the yard, and then the other like 5 to 10%, I give him like some fruit and veggies sometimes, and then some different things.
Maybe we should bring Ryan in here. Ryan had a few things he wanted to do too, so it's been about an hour. Would you mind, Ron?
No, absolutely. Yeah, bring Ryan in. Ryan's cool.
All right.
Hang on, you guys ready for this?
Uh-oh, we're not going to be able to.
Oh my goodness! Oh no!
I mean,
That is incredible.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get that picture out of my head now.
don't worry, I'll send it to you so you guys can all see it a little bit better. But yeah, it's not a good look by any means.
That's brave though to put it up there, man.
I'm sorry. I hate to laugh so much, but
Hey,
there he is.
What's up, Ryan?
How we
What's up,
doing?
Ryan?
I like that light you got behind you too.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. I did a little bit of
I seen that IG post. Yeah.
Ryan's got a legit setup now.
Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah.
Looks better than mine. I need a better light like that. I need a light like that.
$20 Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick up one. Nice.
Yeah.
Is it just the color changing bulb, or which one is it?
Yeah, it's just a color changing bulb, and then I got like a spotlight lamp in the lamp
Okay.
section for like
Okay.
$6.
Oh, there you go.
I thought so, man. Looks just as good as any of the others you see.
Yeah, it does look good.
Mhm. Yeah. So, how y'all
So what are you
doing?
doing tonight, Ryan?
I'm just
Just
relaxing.
hanging. How was your
Hanging out
day?
with you guys? It was a busy Friday, busy work day. So
Yeah.
That's good. Busy days are good. It makes the day move along faster
Yeah.
sometimes.
So, Ryan, you've I've seen. I know recently you've been working with Copper Johns and a few different things, and you've really been making some serious moves in the community. Can you shed some light on it?
yeah, I got to give credit to Beer Devato. Copper Johns was on a DNC Commands Corner launching his products, and I was in the chat and asked people for a recommendation, and Vado was like, you need to go with Summer Citrus. It's the best to go, and I went out and bought it, and I just stuck with him since. And I knew that he was an up-and-coming company, and I knew that what he was offering at the time with the butter and the oil and the way it felt beard, I just knew this is a company that I had to stick to, and I have. And it seems like everybody else has joined the train and loving it. So
There'll be more people hopping on that train too, I'm sure.
oh
Yeah.
There's
trust me,
semen.
there will be. I mean,
Definitely.
you check out Healthy Beard on Tuesday, and then again on Monday with Bluegrass. You guys are in for a treat. So
Yeah, he's got some big stuff coming this week.
yeah, there's some
I'm
good stuff.
I'm pretty curious because I know obviously you're a big supporter of Tyson and his company, but what I'm curious of is what's your kind of go-to scent with him?
Mine was Summer Citrus.
Mhm.
Then it was Coming Home. I used Coming Home religiously, especially when I had COVID in December.
Yeah.
The peppermint helped me breathe. It opened up my sinuses, and it was amazing. And then I just hopped on Angler's Code, and I'm a big oud fan, and that's just I've been mixing Summer Citrus butter with Angler Code oil, and it's just the oranges just combined together, and it's just an amazing scent. So
Yeah. Yeah, that oud just adds so much depth to the orange. It's not, and I guess it's not when you say smoky orange or burnt orange or whatever, but you don't smell smoke. It's just a different feel to the orange. So it's really cool.
It's very
so. And also I noticed that you've gotten a light and a microphone. Are you thinking of doing more IG or maybe some content future, or what's going on there? Or is that still kind of in the works?
I just picked up this stuff just to jump on live streams and hang out with you guys. That's pretty much it. So
that's awesome.
It does add to it. It makes it, it makes that background makes the video pop more, I think.
Yeah,
definitely. Sure does. Yeah.
But yeah, you have a nice setup there, Ryan. You can start doing something with it.
Yeah, and I think it's so important for people like you and I know me and Nick and just guys who were just kind of not necessarily content creators in the beginning, but just to be able to jump on, hang out with guys like Dagan and Ron, and just go on live streams and just have fun and talk about the beer community in a positive way. That's how you develop relationships, and you've done that with Tyson, so that's really cool too.
Yeah,
Tyson's fantastic.
Tyson's a great guy.
Absolutely, I consider Tyson a great friend. He's been a tremendous friend to me. He DMs me a lot. He's been there for me to give me advice and to cheer me up, and just fantastic guy, really is.
Lost Creek. I'm excited to try that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to try all the new ones coming out. So
I'm excited for the candle, which I know there's kind of a limited number of those at the moment, but I know that's going to sell out real quick. So hopefully I can catch one of those before they're gone.
So I think what's going to happen is going to be a fight to the death.
What was that?
What's that?
I said, who knows? If they do good, they may come back and they may have additional scent. So
that works.
I'm thinking. What were you going to ask there, Walt?
I said, he might get to the point where he's just going to have people fight to the death for it, like a Thunderdome situation. Last Nightfall candle.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody but Jay Cruz with the candle. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's on his show. If he's talking about launching, he don't get one.
Yeah. So Ryan, I know you've been in the beard community longer than me, but when did you get started?
I've only been in the community. Was me or Ron?
No, you. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, actually, both of you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, both of you.
Both of you guys.
Yep.
I've only been in the community since June. So.
Okay.
Oh, just since June. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was in the community originally. Like this past time, it's probably about how long ago? I don't even remember now. Jesus God! But I was in this community before, this round, if you will, and only in the chat and the DM. And I had a different phone then, so my account was just under my real name.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to watch Dan C, and I won something, I think, on his channel. So I wound up going on Instagram, like he always sends everyone an Instagram to DM him on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So I made an Instagram account and I went on there, and I was, watching and absorbing for a little while. And at the time I was, I didn't have much money at all. So, I'm seeing all these fantastic products and stuff that I can't buy. So, I got very depressed, and I kind of just disappeared for a little while because of that. So, and then a couple months ago, I popped back in. So, it's,
I know. I'm definitely happy to have you here, Ron.
Yep, very fortunate.
Yeah.
You've been
Ron, you got a special place in my heart, man.
Thank you, Ryan.
I know that.
I know, man.
Yeah, you do.
You tell me this in my DMs. You DM me and say amazing things, and I have encouragement. And You know, I don't know if you realize how much it means to me when you, you know, write me and say things, you know. It's just, I don't know, it touches my heart. Even on my videos too, you know, people have said such kind things, man, and I'm not used to it. I'm really not.
I mean,
You know,
social
someone
media.
you know, your voice is really nice, and you should be reading, you know, books or narrating or something. I mean, it just blows me away, man. I'm just not used to that kind of stuff. Like I said, I've been a shut-in for the last 20 years, so you know, I'm not used to people being kind to me anymore. I'm not used to people saying nice things. I'm not used to people, you know, saying, "Oh, you don't have something here, have it." You know, it's not the kind of people that even when I was dealing with people, you know, I had friends, but you know, when you graduate high school and you start working, you and your friends go your separate ways. You know, you get married and you have kids and you do things. You don't see them as much. So
Yeah.
you know, you got to make new friends, and people can be very, very shitty sometimes. Excuse my language, but they can.
Right. Yeah.
So, so yeah, you know, you guys reach out and say the wonderful, supportive things you say, man. It means the world to me. It really does. It means more than you'll ever know.
Well,
I'm a
it's true
firm
for
believer
you.
that you know, we all are on social media. We all don't know what goes on outside social media. You know,
Mhm.
people could have their problems or personal issues and mental issues, and we don't know that. And it's good just to reach out every once in a while to a certain brother or just random brother and just check on them. You know, they may
Yeah.
need that day that you reach out, maybe that day that they say, you know what, I really need somebody to talk to. So
Yep.
That's
You know, I know I
people
wanted to
like
make.
you, Ryan. And sorry, go ahead, Ron.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to make a video about something, say something about that. You know, about reaching out because I have this issue with you know, I think I'm a burden to people. I can't help it. It's just the way my brain is wired. So it will prevent me from reaching. Like if something happens and someone gets sick or someone in their family, I'll have no problem reaching out and saying, "Oh, I heard. I'm sorry. You know, I hope things get better. I hope things are better for you or for whoever. You know, but just on a daily basis for me to reach out, I just I, I just have a hard time doing that. You know, and I wanted to make sure that the community knew that it wasn't that I wasn't reaching out because I didn't want to. You know, it's like I'm not reaching out to people because I don't want to. It's because I have an issue with it. Because I just I don't know. I have this mentality in my head that you know people don't need you bothering them. They got their lives and they got their. And I guess it's far from being alone for so many years. You know, you kind of get wrong thinking, I guess.
Yeah,
So
I've kind of been the same way, Ron. So I understand you on that. You know, even when I was a kid, I never reached out because it was just something I don't know why I didn't
me
want
either.
to
I don't
bother
know.
my parents with it. I didn't want to bother the
Me
people
too.
with with my
Right there.
problem.
I don't want to bother people. People
Yeah.
got their own problems. They got their own things they got to deal with. It don't need me adding to it. You know, and no matter how many times people tell me you're not a burden, Ron, we love you.
Right.
It doesn't
That's the
change how my brain perceives it.
that's the reverse side of that. Just because our brain's telling us that doesn't mean it's true. There's a lot of people out there that are more than willing to help and reach out. You know, for us to reach out to and willing to help. We just need to change our way of thinking so that's all right for us to do that.
Absolutely. I've gotten better with it with friends, but I still need to get better with it overall.
Yeah.
and that's why you reach out every so often, just and so your brain knows, hey, I can trust this guy, I can trust this guy, and then that your brain will realize, this is the time where I need to speak out. This is what's bothering me. It could be the littlest thing. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
just so you get that off your chest and off your mind will make you feel better the rest of the day. So
That's true. Because
Mhm.
when I have
Build that
reached out to
connection.
friends, I did.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep. You know, and I think the reason people are you're a genuinely good guy, Ron, and I think that's why people reach out and tell you these things because they want you to know where they stand and how they view you. and that's really important that you know that. So, you have if you have to get something off your chest or you have something to say, you know that you have people in this community that you can do that with, and that's so important.
It is, and you don't know
It
how
is.
much it means. Just knowing that, to me, is half the battle.
Hmm.
You know,
That makes a big
Ryan, your
difference.
beard's looking nice, Liam says.
Thanks, brother.
all your guys' beards are looking amazing. Really do. You guys got some amazing facial hair, amazing beards.
The interesting
Well, there's
thing is
good
we all
product for you.
have such different facial hair on here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I like with the Brigard is, Casey's got a longer beard with some gray in it. Nick has a red beard, and then I got the shorter, beard with the, just regular beard. So it's kind of, we got different aspects,
Yeah, you represent like the three major styles of beard, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Medium and
That's
short.
beard unity. Yeah. Exactly.
You got the mini Mac with the cheese beard up here.
Yeah.
And it was a little more before I had it trimmed last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I
really.
think it looks a lot better though now, man. It's nicely shaped. It looks really sharp, bro.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
you
real
did a good
good.
job on
Thank
that.
you guys. My wife is much happier with it, so she
Oh,
hated.
for sure.
She
That's
hated
what
like
matters.
the weird thing about mine is like, so Ron and Casey, like for you guys, yours grows down. Mine will grow down to a point, and then it just starts coming out and comes round, and I don't know why mine grows that way. It just does, and she hates it. That's why she had to trim the sides up so much.
Mm. Have you
Right.
tried?
Now when mine was shorter, it did that. It
Yeah.
would just poof out this way, but now as
I
it's
think,
getting longer, it's starting to weigh itself down maybe a little more.
Yeah, once it gets past a certain length, gravity takes over and we'll start pulling it down. Because you should see my beard. My beard was like up to about here. Like you could see when I first did it, it was like puffed out like this wide.
Well, it's a GQ model, huh?
Definitely not.
I agree with that. Somebody had made that comment about Nick, and I can't take that out of my head.
Yeah.
You found Cornelius?
That's really nice of you, Tyson. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
I noticed that when my beard tends to do that, so I use a butter sometimes, or I got an unscented balm that I do to kind of make it go straight, and so that's why I like balms, but I have to keep it this length. I would like to have a longer beard, but it's because of work. Is that why you have yours that length, Ryan?
No, I'm really growing it out. You really can't tell.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to grow it out more.
It's long. It's really can't tell because of the dark shirt, but.
Are you considering getting a full on beard on, or are you thinking maybe more like a sharp cut look? You have any plans?
Like Nick's, but it'll take time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Kind of see where it goes.
It takes time. It takes patience. Definitely.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think I'll have the beard Ron has in 2 years, but we'll see where it goes.
Yep. There you go.
This is about
my beard grows
Yeah.
fast, but I've had a lot of people tell me that see me regularly. They're like, "Oh my God, look how long you're I see them once a week, and they're like, "Oh my God, your beard is so much longer. How does it grow so fast?" And I think it's just because they don't see me every day. They see me like weekly or so. So.
Have y'all heard about this thing called a beard off, where two guys will shave their beards really short, and then they will give a 6-month time, and then they'll see who has the longest beard in 6 months.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I've never heard of this. And then the other day I was watching a live stream, and I think it was Johnny Groom and Mo the Bearded Shark, and they were talking about doing it. And I've just never seen that before, but I think it would be really cool to document something like that and see two guys.
They set a date though. I believe they set a date for June till December.
Yeah.
They're supposed to shave. They're going to shave and then for 6 months grow it out. See who's faster.
We need to make like a poster of them two next to each other, like a fighting poster, you know, like boxing ring, two guys like this.
Matchup.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
take,
the matchup. Yeah.
take weekly or monthly, and that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you take any, Ryan and Ron?
I'm sorry.
Do y'all take any supplements?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
No,
No,
y'all.
but I've been thinking about maybe taking biotin if I can swing it,
Yeah.
because I have, my beard seems to be very thick up until a certain point, and then it seems to get very thin at the bottom, like there. And I don't know. I don't know why. Like it was very thick at the bottom up to a certain length, and then it just started really thinning. And I'm like, well, if it's still thick, really thick here, why isn't it still thick down here? And maybe something will help that, to
Are
thicken
those
it.
long ones coming out from in the neck, or are they on your chin?
I think they're from underneath here,
Underneath, yeah.
from underneath the neck.
So the stuff in the front just isn't growing out to fill that in yet.
Yeah, this here isn't long enough yet. This is
Right,
it
and it
doesn't grow as fast. So yeah,
this
I need
always
to
grows
the bottom
faster
and
under
let
here.
this catch up.
Yeah.
But,
You have some good coverage though, Ron. Your coverage goes all, your cheek line goes up really high.
Yeah, I know. It's a little too high.
Yeah. I think
I wish
Ryan's
mine
more
grew a
like
little
me,
more.
kind of has a little bit more of a lower line, but it fills in.
I used to trim these up here down to the rest, and just leave it straight. But anytime I used a razor on it, I guess because of the RA, my skin it used to get really irritated and red and look nasty. So I kind of just stopped doing it and let it grow in.
I like a natural look. That natural cheek line, I guess.
I think I like it better too, even though I don't really like how high mine goes. But you can really see it. I've got hairs even up here under my eyes, like they go up pretty. They're short and blonde is still up here, but
They can't shave first, though. That's the deal.
But the sad thing is, this is 8 months worth of growing. This is not trimming or anything. That's what's sad. It grows slow for me. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow too.
Yeah, it's kind of fascinating though how everybody's beards grow at different rates and look different textures, different colors. I think it's amazing though.
I think it's the French in me. That's what probably makes my beard grow slow.
It's probably mine too. So
yeah.
There you go.
Well, hey man, I rock what I got, and and I make it work for me, and and I'm happy, man.
Well, the way you wear it looks good on you, man.
Yep.
Thank you. It's a journey, not a race. I look at it as I enjoy the whole part of it, from learning everything and dealing with the messing with the community and learning and just understanding styling and how to make it look right and everything. It's a really enjoyable process.
Isn't it? It totally is, man.
It's a journey.
And rewarding.
It's not a race. Just keep it going. Don't finish.
Yeah, never finish, right?
Yep. I never know. Maybe one day I'll have one as long as Ron. Might take me 10 years, but you never know.
You'll be able to struggle contraband.
To be honest. I had no idea until I just did. It was like
what was that, Walt?
I said you'll be able to smuggle contraband in there. You can walk onto a plane and
Yeah.
No.
With this
I see this every day. So to me, it's not really, I guess, as impressive as everybody else seems to think it is. And every once in a while, though, I'll get a glimpse from somebody else's eyes, if you will. Like Sam put out a video this morning. Sam the Cigar Man. He put out a video from his trip when he visited me. And he's getting out of the car and he's like, yeah, I'm at Ron Deliberately Bearded. And, he turns around and walks over and there I'm standing there, and he's like, here he is, say hi. And you can see my beard just blowing in the wind. And
oh, wow. majestic.
Cool. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I like never got to really see my own beard that way, so it was really cool to see it.
Like when your beard grows that fat, I think it's just to trim it off is not as. I don't know if it's as much of an issue for like me when I trim off a 1/4 inch. It's a much bigger deal because it takes me a month to grow a 1/4 inch. So
See
I
that,
have.
yeah.
I'm going to trim it, and I got to really think about it, and it's
I've heard other guys say that too. Well, that trimming even just a 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch is a big deal for them because it takes them, at least a month to grow that back, if not longer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Later, Dagan.
Detrimental to some people.
That is impressive, Liam.
Good night, Dagan.
Oh, you saw that comment, Walt?
Yeah, that's funny.
You know
He's a
what?
rascal.
I might be able to do that myself.
Yeah.
Not that I ever would, but I could hide some stuff in here if I wanted to.
What was the comment? I think I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it the top one here?
Yeah.
In the chat here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dagan.
Yeah, I bet Liam said that.
I bet he can too.
I wouldn't.
Ryan, I'm curious. I know you're a family man, Ryan. How does your family feel about you getting into the beard community and growing the beard and everything? Is your wife and kids all right with it?
Of course.
My kids are all right with it. My wife, she was on the fence in the beginning, but she's really big into makeup and stuff. So I kind of had to sway her, say, "Hey, you're into makeup. I'm into beards." So
yeah,
I mean, she likes it.
And I saw you bring her on one time, and I thought that was good that you can get her involved, so she's invested in it as well, which is a great thing to do.
Yeah, she enjoys it. She likes it. So she sees that I'm a different person now that I've been in the community. So
yeah,
I love that the guys bring in their wives and their children, and I love that. I think that's just fantastic because especially
really
not
cool.
having my own kids. It's nice to see other people's families. I really thoroughly enjoy seeing Dan C put up all the family pictures and photos from like Halloween and Christmas and the birthdays. It's just really nice to see.
Yeah.
It explains more who the person is. You get that personal touch to them. You get to see,
Exactly.
you get to know them more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
Dan's really
And anyone that's invested in their family that much is probably a decent person. That spends that much time with their family and wants to include their family in the passions that they have. Then probably a decent person at heart.
Yeah, you'll be more successful too. If you have them supporting you, you'll be more into it, more passionate about it, and you'll do better things that way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I mean, and when these beer companies now introducing female products too to their stuff.
It's very smart.
Tyson's really good at it.
What was that, Ron?
I didn't hear what you said. You cut out on my end.
Oh, I just said it's really smart for these beard companies to get into some of the women's lines because
Absolutely.
Look how much percentage of the market is women. I mean, of beauty, of the especially these all natural products that are just exploding. It makes sense.
Really smart
girlfriends or wives too. So
Yeah. Well, and the kids, I like my kids use a lot of my stuff, and Copper John's body butter. That's another one I've been having my daughter just put some of that oats and honey on her hands every morning before she goes to school because that'll help keep that moisture in. So then when she's using the hand sanitizer and all that, it really helps. Throughout the day. So.
I mean,
Tyson
body butter.
These products, man.
The body butter has helped my wife. She just loves it. She uses it daily.
Oh, that's
cool. Amazing. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Before you were working with Chesapeake, I'm not Chesapeake. I mean Copper John's. I remember you were promoted. Like you would promote other companies that you liked, like Chesapeake and stuff like that. Are you still using those products, or are you solely using Copper Johns now, or are you just kind of all over the place?
No, I'm a firm believer that yes, I'm an ambassador for Copper Johns, but we're a circle, and we got to support each other. You know,
That's true.
Copper Johns will be my number one. I'll support them, and until Tyson tells me not to. It's not by choice. It's just by passion. And it's just what he brings to the table, and I'll support it. But other companies out there like Ruddy Man, Chesapeake, Magic City, these companies, I mean, they got good sense. You got to try them because, they try us. They try Copper Johns. So
Yeah,
it's good to keep
Yeah.
that
I like
circle
how you
going.
said
So
they try us. I like that.
if anybody in the chat is on IG and you have some questions about Copper Johns or Ruddy Man or something, Ryan is the guy to go to.
Yeah.
I was on the fence about Ruddy Man reveal, and he kind of broke it down to me and kind of kind of explained everything to me, and he sold me. And it's one of the best things that I ever did was joining the Ruddy reveal, because it's just such a fun, exciting way to look at the beard industry, and the mysteries that are involved in are just so much fun.
Yeah, Casey and I spoke on the phone.
Yep.
About it too.
Yep.
So
Ryan kind of filled me in on how the whole reveal works, so I appreciate that.
Yep.
That's the nice thing about this community. Like, you can reach out to anyone, and no one's people in all these lives are saying, "Hey, if you're on IG, DM me," and just taking the time out of their day. It's amazing.
yeah.
Ryan do that a lot. Real
Yeah.
supportive and extremely knowledgeable. I know if I ever have questions, I can always go to Ryan. He's
Yeah.
always,
There are so many great companies out there, Puzzly. You are.
Yeah.
There are,
Definitely.
but Ryan is somebody that anybody can reach out to and get some really solid advice from. Every time I've reached out to him, never felt like I was bothering. He's always willing and open to share his thoughts with me. So it's really cool.
I
Do you have a
appreciate it.
code? Do you have a code with Copper Johns then, or?
Yeah, it's Ryan 15.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Ryan. This one's kind of out of left field, and I know me and you have talked about this a little bit in the past, and you're probably not going to know where I'm going with this, but I'm curious. This is just for me. Who is your favorite past and current Pittsburgh Penguins players?
Ooh.
Past, of course, is Mario.
Lemieux. Okay. Easy.
Because that's just my last name, and
Yep.
I mean, this guy in the chat, Andrew Sidley, he used to be my roommate. We're good friends, and he could tell you as a kid, I would tell everybody that was my uncle.
Yeah.
And I lived with it, and I rolled with it. I even went backstage to a local hockey team and got free sticks and pucks and met the players and stuff like that using that. Currently, other than Sid the Kid, it'd probably be Chris Letang.
Okay. Good answer. I was going to say I don't like the Penguins. Probably because you beat my team in the Stanley Cup playoffs in 2016. So
Are you a
right now, I
fan?
know hatred for him, San Jose.
San Jose?
But my favorite player you guys have is definitely Chris Letang. Just wish he would stay healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I mean, I want to buy a new jersey, but I can't decide either if it's Crosby or Letang. So I stick with my New Jersey. So
yeah,
that's it.
Awesome. Thanks for answering that. I know it's kind of out of left field.
No.
This may shock you, but I'm more of a hockey fan than I am a Packers fan, and that's because I'm a shareholder with the Packers. So
okay, yeah, I was gonna say that would surprise me because Cheesehead and I hear a lot about the Packers with you and Ken and stuff. So that does surprise me.
Yeah, the only reason why I came up with the name was because I live 15 minutes south of Green Bay. I am a diehard Packers fan, and then Dave Motivation said, "Oh, hey, look, there's the bearded cheesehead, you know, the Packer backer." And I said,
And it just stuck.
It just stuck, so I just kept it.
There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where did everybody get their names from? Ron, what about you?
Yeah, because when I decided to grow this thing, it was a very deliberate decision. So
Yeah.
that's where I got my name from. Yep.
Awesome.
I heard Sam said desperately bearded on his video today.
Yes, he
Did you
did.
catch that?
Yeah, I laughed.
I had to call him out on that one. Sorry, Sam.
Well, he told me about it ahead of time, though. See, he said, "Yeah, when I was recording this, he said I'm going to edit and post it so you know, but don't be
I'm
surprised."
desperately trying to grow a beard like Ron. That's what I'm doing.
Your beard looks fantastic, man. Don't kid yourself, brother. That thing looks amazing.
Good one.
It's a beautiful beard.
Bush is my last name, so
And I love the gray stripes on the side, man. That looks so cool.
Yep.
That looks badass.
I never really liked those until I got into the community, and then I went on that Dan C advice show, and everyone was like, "Man, that coloring is awesome!" And I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
really? Okay."
It looks really cool, dude. You don't even know how cool that looks.
What about you, Walt?
So I was in high school, and I dated a girl. Her name was Bally, and didn't work out. High school.
Yeah.
I decided as I went on, I want to start talking to this other girl, and I was flirting with her and everything. I was in front of my friends, and we were talking and everything, and I come to find out that was her sister. So I got really awkward. I got really awkward and kind of glitched out, and I was like, I wasn't finishing sentences, and it was just really awkward, and I was just kind of like stumbling over my words, and one of my friends said that I broke down like a robot. So they started calling me the robot, and then it wound up being that I went from being the robot to Transformer Ultimus Prime, and I've been having that email address Ultimus Prime for like 16 years now.
Oh, it just sticks now, huh?
Yeah. So I was an awkward kid, I guess. So
nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I wish I would have done too, Vato.
You know, Vato, I have pictures too. I've taken pictures of my beard, like for the first, I guess, year and a half, maybe. I don't know if it was. I tried to be weekly. Sometimes it was a little more or less than weekly, but I do have all them pictures still. I just have no idea how to make a video using them. So
that'd be really cool to see.
I don't know if I'll take that as a compliment or what.
A reverse.
Thank you.
A reverse.
Oreos are awesome, so I would take it as a compliment, man.
Okay.
What do you say? I say you guys want to do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Wait.
Number?
Yeah. People don't know, Ryan has some surprises for the chat today. Yeah. He's generously brought some gifts to hand out, and didn't have to do that. Nice. And it's very appreciated for all of us. And it's a really nice gesture that what he's doing here.
Absolutely, man. Totally solid.
Since it's getting late, we're probably just going back to back. So I'm going to be. I won a $25 Bearded Mac gift card the other night, and I was just going to pass it forward to somebody, and then I'm going to bless a bearded brother with a $25 gift card to Copper John's, somebody who hasn't tried them before.
Yep.
So,
wow,
it's really nice of you, Ryan.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, two people are in for an awesome treat. That's for sure.
Yep.
For the bearded Mac, you just want to do a number generator?
You want to do a random number?
Yeah, you can do a number generator, and then whoever wins, we can just DM me on Instagram, and then I'll get that to him. So.
Okay.
That is awesome, man. Two solid companies for sure.
Yeah.
So both of those have incredible carrier oil blends.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Yep.
Bearded Mac has broccoli seed oil, and Copper Johns has meadow foam seed oil, which both of those oils are just like heaven in a bottle.
And the iconic inland sea minerals too.
Exactly, especially
The
that.
iconic.
You were
Both
saying,
have
Ryan,
good sense too.
Ryan, you were saying you want somebody that hasn't tried Copper Johns before, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that. Pay it forward.
I love that too.
So anybody that has not tried Copper Johns, go ahead and throw a comment up there real quick, just so we know. Because Ryan is nice enough to bless us with this, and I think it definitely is cool that Ryan wants it to go to somebody who hasn't had the opportunity to try him yet. So
Yeah,
go ahead and throw a comment up there if you guys wouldn't mind.
Agreed, Nick.
that's always cool when you see people winning stuff they haven't tried yet. That's always fun to see.
Just pay it forward, and that's always good. So
Yeah. Whenever I win a giveaway and if there's something I've tried, I always try to pay it forward to someone who hasn't used them or tried them yet.
yeah.
Bearded gentlemen.
We got a few more jump in here, so I'm gonna raise that number just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too much. All right.
So Tommy, I don't think Tommy has, or he has. No, Tommy has. So he has. Okay.
Okay.
Probably no one in here hasn't tried Copper Johns.
Yeah. Who has not tried Copper Johns yet? Just
Bearded gentlemen.
let us know you have not.
Yeah. So Andrew has not, and Brent.
Bring the
and
Copper John
Brendan has
supporters
not.
in, Tyson.
So,
Andrew hasn't.
Andrew hasn't. What's going on, Jonathan? How are you tonight?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, have you tried Copper Johns yet?
We got a $25 gift card we're gonna
So yeah,
put up
Jonathan
for
has
the
it.
ones that
Yeah.
haven't tried Copper Johns yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan
Those three
said, I
people.
still got to try your stuff, Tyson. So he hasn't.
So should we do this first one just for the guys that haven't tried it yet? So there's what, like 3 or 4?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do like 1 through 10 or something short.
Yeah, I can just do 1 through 5 for the ones if there's 4 of them, or
Yeah.
1 through 3.
Yeah, I just want to what Tyson says. This came out of my
put up
pocket.
comment.
This
Yeah.
didn't come from.
Yeah,
Tyson,
Tommy, he
so,
has.
Yeah, I bought this gift card personally. So
So this is coming out of Ryan's
Wow.
pocket. This is very, very generous of him.
Very generous.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I got back Copper John's 100%, and I wanted to give somebody else that opportunity to give them a try. And yeah,
Man, I love that you're giving it to somebody that hasn't tried it too. That's
Mhm.
that's awesome.
You know,
If anyone knows anyone that
how
hasn't
much,
tried Copper Johns, get them in here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I got somebody. So give me a second here.
so this
Share
speaks to
some
how
stuff.
much Ryan really loves Copper Johns and loves this community, is the fact that he's paying this out of his own pocket. It's really incredible. And this is the type of stuff that you're going to see in this community, is guys like Ryan. You know, you don't see it often, but when you see somebody like Ryan, that speaks for something.
I want to do a quick shout out to our 100th subscriber. I want to thank my wife for subscribing to our channel and being our 100th subscriber. So thank you.
Awesome. That was really
it's
awesome.
awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Is that
And
one coming out of your
congratulations,
pocket?
guys, on hitting 100.
Thank you. It
Well
happened
done.
so much faster than what I expected.
No, what you guys are doing is amazing. It ain't surprised me any.
Oh yeah,
And
you got some.
you're going to keep growing just as fast. What you guys are doing is fantastic. It really is. And I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're really looking to bring into light not only the content creators, not only the companies, but even just the regular people in the community that are just supporters, like guys like Ryan, or Vato or Liam, just guys that like to support the community, come and hang out. That they're there not to just look for giveaways, but they're here because they care about the community.
Yeah.
And then there's people like Jonathan that's just like, I'm sitting out. I'm just going to go buy something from him. So, hey, there's some really good people out there.
Oh, John, that's a heavy one.
You
What do
got
you think?
there is a comment in here from Ryan. So, Casey, you want to throw that up there with some suggestions? I'd say
Yeah.
Ryan knows Copper John's.
Oh,
Probably.
right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was gonna say. Let Ryan give the advice on that one.
I think Jay Cruz wants to give away a Cremo gift basket as well
Hey.
too. So
Daniel, what's up, buddy?
What is going on, Disney Beersman? Yeah, the only other oil I would say to throw in there that I like that I personally have used, Nightfall. That's another good one too.
Yeah, Nightfall, of course.
Yeah, it is.
That seems to be a fan favorite. We got a couple people in here saying Mountain River, which unfortunately I have not tried that one. Ryan, I'm
I haven't tried that one yet either.
Have you tried Copper John's, or Daniel?
I love to see Tyson and Copper John's getting all this attention right now, man. You know, it's so well deserved. You know, when I first started following Tyson, you know, he didn't have this much momentum going. You know, and I fell in love with his products the first time I tried them too. And he's a fantastic guy, so he deserves the attention he's getting.
Yes, he does. I would back you on that 100%. He's changed the game, I would say, in such a short period of time. And it's funny because I got into the community probably maybe in October. And I could have swore when I first came across Copper John's, I mean, he'd been doing it for years. And to find out, you know, it was his first year was crazy.
So there are some people in here that have only tried like 1 scent from them. So I think
No, let's Ryan make that decision if he wants to do just people who have never tried it.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, they've only have like 1 cent or have received like a giveaway and got just like a free oil. That's fine. I want them to see what else we have to offer. I mean,
absolutely.
I may sound biased, but Copper John's is probably gonna get Company of the Year 2021. Just what's in store and what's down the pipelines, especially next 2 weeks. It's just gonna blow everybody away. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Right.
I'm excited for what's coming in 2021 too. I know it's gonna be huge.
Yeah. We've. I mean, we all had Tyson on for our first live stream, and we were lucky enough to be able to talk to him a little bit beforehand and get a little insight, probably not as much as like Ryan, but that little bit of insight that we got, I mean, 2021 is going to be absolutely massive for Tyson. So just, you know, like Ryan said, in the next couple of weeks, it's really going to start kicking off. So it'll be good.
Yeah. Tyson and his wife are just doing crazy things over there. And
for sure. That's what I was going to say.
They're taking care of a big family, and also Tyson, you know, works a full-time job. And
amazing.
Do we got our list yet?
No balms, but they've got butters. Copper John's has butters, but no balms.
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready for the first one?
He's got fantastic butter too. Super creamy.
Yeah. I mean,
really good butters, but no balms. So are we ready for?
Hang on a second, Tommy. Real quick, you told me to check my IG.
Wow, you could tell he's used the heck out of that thing. Look, he's already at the bottom.
You can see the bottom.
I see the bottom of the jar.
Awesome butter though, man. Butter is fabulous.
All right, we got to hold on just a moment. I got a message here saying that there's somebody else about to hop on that has not tried Copper John's. So if we can give it just a minute.
Okay.
Lucky people.
Yeah, summer citrus is
getting a chance at
good
some
stuff.
Copper John's, man. Wow.
I don't think there's a scent. I would find it hard to choose a scent I didn't like of Copper John's. Honestly.
Yeah, next on my list is summer citrus.
I have that one.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to do, I think on our first live stream when we had him in here, I opened that one up. So that actually is one of my wife's favorite scents. So, you know, that's a good one for me.
Yeah, I have Last Cast Oil and Butter, Angler's Code Oil and Butter, and then I got Nightfall Oil. And I use all of them, and I love them. I mean, it's up there. Probably it's not probably. It is in my top 5. You know.
What's up, Ken?
Without a doubt. Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
And Ryan, you may know this. Has Tyson released the Nightfall butter yet?
I'm with you on that one, Liam.
It'll be coming out Tuesday. So
Okay, perfect.
Nice. I've been waiting for that one. I'm waiting for the other one to come. The soap the wetland soap one. Oh God, I can't wait till he releases some oil and butter in that. I love that scent.
Yeah, I like that wetland scent too. That
so
the body butter.
Yeah.
That body
make
butter.
sure everybody follows Healthy Bearded on Instagram and YouTube. Tyson will be live with him on Tuesday, and some big stuff happening. And then also the following Monday, Ken Bluegrass Bearded. Follow him on Instagram, and let's get him to 1,000 subs too.
Yes.
Yeah, if
he's
you're in
real
here,
close.
you're not subscribed. If you're in here and not subscribed to Healthy or Ken,
Yeah, Bluegrass Bearded Ken is one of the leaders in the community, and he puts out fantastic content, and he's just all around great person. And if you get a chance to check out his channel, he's got some great videos.
Yeah.
You know,
He does
another. Go ahead.
He does an amazing live show on Monday nights too.
Oh yeah, yep.
It does.
Yeah, and then make sure you follow Bearded Cheesehead on Instagram. He's always got great content that he puts out, whether it's just pictures of him and his family, or just his cooking and whatnot. He does a little bit of that, and just different things like that. It's cool to see.
And also Ron, Deliberately Bearded. Can't forget him.
Yeah, absolutely. Deliberately Bearded.
Yeah, I'd say 2 of the nicest guys in the community that we have on here tonight. So I really want to thank both of you guys for taking the time. I know it's late for most of you guys.
Yeah.
So I really want to thank you guys for doing this on a Friday night with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and,
Guys.
yeah, you can't forget about the CMU. Healthy Bearded is awesome as well.
Absolutely.
Got a really, really great channel, and then his motivational Monday videos are really, really interesting and helps get me in the right mind, because I'm usually hating life on Monday.
Oh.
So watching those videos kind of gets me where I have to be, so I can take on the day.
What's going on, Carrie? How are you?
What's up,
Yeah,
Carrie?
if you guys out there have any other halves or anything that you could ask to subscribe to Ken too, can you please ask them, because he's only a handful of subs away from 1,000.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I really want to see him get there.
Yeah,
We'll get it done by the end of the month. I have no doubt about that. We'll get it done by the end of the month.
Awesome.
all right.
By March
so
1st, it'll be 1,000. So.
we have that last person we're waiting for. Adrian Duarte he also has not tried Copper John. So what's our number range, Casey?
how many people?
I
We
think it's
got
about
20.
5.
We got 22 in chat, but there's only about a 5 that are that are going to guess on this one. Is that right?
Yeah.
5 or 6. So I'm just going to go a number between 1 and 3, and we are going to go after.
I threw up some dots.
You did, okay.
StreamYard takes a second there. And Ken is the first person to guess. Thanks, Ken.
Dang, he's so close.
Oh,
I know, you were right there, Ken.
Almost got it, Ken.
Healthy, you've tried Copper Johns. Get out of here.
Yeah, he has.
Come
we
on.
have a winner on my side.
Jay Cruz is such a trip. He's always
And
trying
it
to
was
get
the
one
one we were
over.
waiting for. That's the one we were waiting for right there.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
congratulations.
first one I got.
Congrats, Adrian.
Congrats, Adrian. Everyone throw a congrats in chat.
Yep.
Congrats. So, Adrian, just find me on IG, or
Congrats.
Tommy knows where to find me. You can get with him, and I can get that over to them. So, I also have that 25 to Bearded Mac too. If we want to go back to back,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, do that.
that could be
Again,
everybody in the
Ryan,
chat. So
thank
That'll
you
be
again
forever.
for doing this. This is
Oh.
great.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
generous of
Thank
you,
you,
Ryan,
sure.
man. Super generous,
Yeah.
man. Thank you, brother.
Okay, for the Bearded Mac gift card, $25 gift card.
Throw some dots up there.
You got it, or I got it? You got it, or
Yeah, I got it.
okay?
If people pay attention and listen.
We're gonna go a number between 1 and 12. Go ahead and go after the dots in chat there.
Yes, this is anyone, Daniel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anybody can do this one.
the only way Daniel can win is if he shows everybody his Tom Brady tattoo. That's the only way Daniel can win.
Dots are up. Everybody start throwing some numbers up there. 3.14.
Oh, Ken.
Gotta love Ken.
Yeah, rascal.
I got a winner. Puzzly Bearded.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats,
Awesome.
Buzzley.
Buzzley's
That was
a
Buzzley,
great
just give it
guy.
to me on IG and I'll get that over to you.
That one was close.
Yeah.
Puzzly and Andrew, one right after another, both had 11, and that was the
Wow.
number.
Congrats, Puzzly.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats, Edward. He's such a supportive guy in the community too. You know, he's always on IG sharing posts and anything you send him, he, you know, no questions asked. He shares it for you. You know, any kind of content reviewers, you know, great guy. Thank you, Edward.
Yeah, if you get a chance, definitely go follow Puzzly on Instagram. He always shares some great content.
Absolutely.
People like that who are always promoting and don't ask for anything in return. They just promote just because they want to help the community. That's the people that we appreciate.
What's going on, Neil? How are you doing?
Hey, nephew, how you doing?
Yeah. How's it going, man? Oh, Puzzly's paying it forward to Andrew. Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
community
great.
we were talking about.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that. I love when people do that, man. It touches
Congrats,
the heart.
Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Edward. That was awesome, brother.
Yeah, when I started watching these streams and you run into that, you see all these, I'll pay it forward to this person or give it to this person. And I was like, wow, because you don't see that a lot everywhere. There's a lot of things in this community you don't get in all communities. That's for sure.
That's why I love this community, man. For the most part, most of the people in it are just so caring and giving and kind, and you just don't get that in the world. You really don't. This community has been just a respite for me, man. It really has, and I'm so grateful for this community. I really am.
Yeah. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate the comment down there.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you, brother. And you too. You're all those things too, brother.
Yeah.
You're a leader in this community, man. And you anytime there's anyone that needs help with anything, anytime there's an auction, Ken's the first person to jump up and say, "Hey, what can I do?" Always, 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 always.
Healthy and Ken have shouted us out quite a bit lately, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Ken
Cruz is such an inspirational guy to me. He's overcome a lot in his journey to be Mr. Healthy Bearded, and he's well on his way of reaching his goals. And guys like that have that drive to better themselves and always be a better version of themselves. Because that's why we're all here, right? We're all here to become better versions of who we are and to be the best of our ability. And guys like that continue to hustle and continue to do it. To grind, those are the guys we want around.
Yeah. Because if you're living life not trying to better yourself, what do you do? What are you living for?
Right, for short.
You can always better yourself in some way or another.
Yeah.
I know.
I spent a lot of time.
Lots of places I can work on. Definitely lots of places I could work on, and this path of better self-care has helped me want to get there. Has helped me want to be better as well.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyson.
I spent a lot of time the last 20 years, self-reflecting and, because I had a lot of time to think, to be honest, and when you're alone all the time, you have tons of time to think. So.
Oh, Jay Cruz, come on now.
Yeah, outside the beard community, I mean, Ken, he inspires me to be a better husband, a better father, the way just to see his interaction with his family and, with him and Mel on screen and stuff. And then same thing with Dan C, the way, him and his wife interact with stuff. And if you follow them on social media, the pictures of their kids and stuff, it's very inspirational and it means a lot to me. So
That's a really good point, and kind of like how Ron mentioned earlier.
Maverick.
It's really cool to see the family and like the wives and the spouses get involved in this stuff, because we all know each other, we all message each other, we all talk, but it's kind of cool to like really get to know them and see what else is going on in their life and how supportive the spouses and the significant others can be. It's cool.
Yeah, true. I love too. If you guys haven't seen, Tyson puts out videos on his channel with his kids, and and it's so funny. He puts out such amazing, funny content. Really, really great stuff. Oh,
The overall, like everybody kind of razzing each other and messing with each other. I haven't had that type of relationship with people since like high school, and it's just now that I'm starting to figure out that when these guys just tease each other, that they're just doing it out of fun. And it took me damn near 4 or 5 months to figure it out. Yeah. I'm like, oh, these guys, what's going on? And then you come to figure out that these guys are just their best friends, and this is just how they play around,
You stumble into one of these streams and you watch some of the shenanigans, I guess, that go on, and it's like, what is going on here? But yeah, it's a family. That's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neil was asking me a question,
Jonathan.
but I don't know what he was asking.
Jonathan, you picked a good selection there. That's the combo that I've been using daily. That Angler's Code and Summer Citrus Butter they just work very, very well together. The orange pops out with the oud and the amber, and it's just so good together.
Such a cute kid. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is my youngest of 3. Huh.
The little smile. Hi.
What is that doing? What are we doing? Can you see this? What's that? You see the green light?
Hello.
Look at all that.
Look at all those guys.
You got everybody saying hi.
Such a cute.
So Ryan, before you got into the beard game, did you have any other hobbies that you poured your energy into? Anything else that you do in your free time? I know you're big into sports, but anything else and you're also a family man, so that's a hobby all by itself.
Yeah. I have a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old. They keep me going. And then I'm really big into barbecuing. I'm originally from Texas, so barbecue's in my blood.
Nice.
I love to barbecue and hang out with friends and watch sports and just hang out with my family. So I love music. I was a radio disc jockey for about 2.5 years.
What?
And then I lived in a small town in Texas, and then the market wasn't very the market wasn't very small for me to grow in the radio business, so I went to law enforcement until I met my wife, and then that's where things changed. So.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. So you went into radio, the radio business, and that's a very unique career.
That's really cool.
What was it? Just like talk radio? Was it, what type of music was it?
I started out in country, and then got into classic rock, and then towards the end of my career there, I did a top 40 hip hop and dance. So.
Nice.
When did you move to were you in the area you are now when you went into law enforcement, or were you still in law enforcement down in Texas?
No, I was in law enforcement in Texas.
Mhm.
I met my wife on Instagram. And she gave me that ultimatum, like, we have that long distance relationship.
Mm.
We can be friends or we can, break up. I was like, no. Tomorrow I'm putting my 2 weeks and I'll be moving out there, and it just happened that
Wow.
fast. So
Awesome.
Wow,
How long
that's
have you been
amazing.
married,
Commitment.
Ryan?
she's the best thing that ever happened to me. I mean,
Right.
next Saturday will be 36 years. So
Wow, happy
Awesome.
anniversary, man.
Congratulations. Yeah, happy
Appreciate that.
anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a testament to be able to, devote your life to somebody and give everything of yourself to them. That it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, that's for sure. A lot of give and take.
yeah.
What do you mind sharing? What do you do for work now?
I'm in the transportation business. So
Okay.
I'm an account manager for a trucking company up here in Green Bay. So
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's cool.
So we haul stuff for the Packers when they go out of town. I handle all that stuff. So
There you go.
Where was
So
that
So I
at?
guess you fit right in with the beard then, right?
honestly, you would think a lot of people up there have beards, and no, they don't. I mean, it's surprising.
Wow.
So
Wow. I work a corporate job, so nobody really has a beard. In fact, I always just had scruff. And then when the quarantine hit and I started growing it out, I started getting like the beard dandruff. And so, I first ordered Dr. Squatch beard oil, and it was okay, decent oil. Stem profile wasn't nothing too crazy. And then I started learning I went down the rabbit hole of like Beard Tube, and then like Dan C, and then Dan C and Dave, and then Ken, and just I started learning more about beards and whatnot, and I just branched off from there. It's amazing how that opens up so quickly. You go from not knowing anybody, and you're just watching a video on Scuba talking about beard oil, and then all of a sudden you fall into this giant community.
Rabbit hole.
yeah,
Yeah, it definitely is a rabbit hole.
It is a huge rabbit hole.
that's the same with me. I mean, I started out on Facebook and found like little ads here and there for like a company called Crafted Beards. Have you guys heard of them? And then I came across
Yes.
Ruddy Man, and then
Crafted has a new name now, right? I mean, they had a different name prior, right?
yeah, I don't remember the name it was, but
Right. Okay, I know who you mean.
it's a decent company. It's just
Yes.
it's not out there. It's not well known.
No,
And then I found Ruddy Man, and then jumped on them, and then I found Dan C, and then it just
I'm just gonna leave
waterfalls
that.
after that. So
Yeah, Dan C sends everyone to Instagram. Once you get there, man, you're in. You're just sucked right in.
yeah,
I dove in head first, though, man.
It's
Just
cool
watch,
about this
Nick.
community too.
we're gonna get you a beard oil with Copper John. It's gonna be like some some
Yukon
gold name.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
Oh man! Like I said, hey, the funny thing is, I actually live in Gold Country, in the Sierra Nevadas. So it's fitting.
Vato, really, there's not a bad one in the group on for Define. All of this stuff is amazing. Just like Copper Johns, these companies that we have in the chat are just, you're not going to find something like that anywhere
So
else.
spoiled and so lucky.
Spoiled is an understatement. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So,
I was
question
tried
for you guys.
a while ago and I didn't get a chance, unfortunately.
I got you.
What were we saying, Ryan?
I have a question for you guys. So, lately I've noticed that this beard community is a very small world. For instance, I don't know if you guys know this about Carrie, but he used to be in a rock band, and my buddy Andrew that's in the chat, and I saw Carrie open up in our hometown in Texas one time for a big name rock group.
That's cool.
So, and
Awesome.
then Peter Vato, he's from the same town as my wife's parents is. So it's just, a lot of you guys have noticed little things like that with other people, but I have, and it's really cool. It's really unique to put those pieces together. So.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I so looking forward to March 31st. I live in Central Florida, so I'm gonna be going to the Disney Meetup, and and there's a lot of Floridians in the bearded community. You got Liam, you got Disney Beardsman, you got Dave Bearded Motivation, and
Everett Bearded Butcher. Yeah, he's down here too.
Butcher. All great guys, and to be able to connect with them, just like Ryan's able to connect with Carrie and and Vato and things like that. It just blows my mind at how small this world is.
We have what you call it too, Bay Area Beards owner. Matt is down here. He's probably 20 minutes from me. Liam's by me too, not too far from me. Same county, and Scott too from Beach Bum Beards. He's down here too. So.
Is that Derek?
Sorry. Tyson's just on a roll today with Nick. Just.
He is.
That's funny.
The jokes never end with him.
I mean, Nick, one day we're gonna have to get the outfit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy you a pickaxe. That's time. I'm gonna buy you a
pickaxe.
I have a hatchet at the mall. I just need a pickaxe now.
I'll get you the red beanie, and then
I have one
in the fireplace.
Oh, okay.
I got a red beanie. Then I just need to, wax out the mustache and make it all
There you go.
crazy.
Yeah, it goes like this, a little zigzag.
Zigzags up and down.
Yeah.
There we go. We got your costume for Halloween all set up for you.
Yukon Nick Gax. Name. Yeah, you don't need Yukon Cornelius when you got me.
That's gonna be the card collab.
I always thought that he was badass.
Right?
Man, I always thought he was a bad dude, man. So
yeah,
take it as a compliment, brother.
I always say it could be much worse, so I'll take that one. Yeah, if I shave, I either look like a Cabbage Patch doll or Charlie Brown, one of the two. So
I can see Charlie Brown a little bit.
Yeah, I get that one.
Later, Adrian.
Thanks for hopping in.
So did your wife meet you at the Charlie Brown stage, or was it more like the Cornelius?
What's funny is our hometown, we have an ice skating rink, and it's called Redwood Empire Arena. But nobody in that town calls it that. We all call it Snoopy's because Charles Schultz was actually the one who opened it. He was a big hockey player, and he lived in the same town that we lived in. So he opened up this ice rink called Snoopy's, and they do all these Snoopy's parade type deals and shows on ice. And me and my wife used to go ice skating all the time because I grew up playing hockey. And so it's funny, the whole Charlie Brown thing kind of goes hand in hand with where we're from. So
that sounds fun, though.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. I really miss it. That's about the only thing other than like friends and family I miss from my hometown is the ice rink. So it was cool. We 1 year for our wedding anniversary, we went in the middle of the day, and I know the manager there, and it was pretty much just me and my wife ice skating for like 2 hours by ourselves, playing whatever music we wanted. And it was a good thing that we did. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Who wants ice? Awesome. Kid.
Yeah, it's fun. I miss it.
Who wants to start on that question, Walt?
Yeah, go ahead, Casey.
Take your Neil.
I'm loving it. Actually, it's
Good night, Maverick. Neil.
it's stressful and fun and exciting and terrifying and all at the same time. Honestly, this is terrifying for me. Just being on screen right here is something I'm not used to. So, but I'm getting more comfortable, and as I get more comfortable with it, it is getting a lot more fun. And we'll be able to turn it up soon for you, Healthy, because like I said, as I'm getting more comfortable with it, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
And you're already tearing it up, guys.
Thank you.
And well, and getting to meet guys like Ron and Ryan and Nick and Walt, it's all really great guys, and Cruz and Dave and Ken and Dan C, and there's so many good guys out there. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun.
You got another comment down there at the
Wait,
bottom. If you want to
How about you, Nick?
For me, man, it's different. Live stream portion for me, I think is fun. I'm outside of this, I'm an extremely quiet person, except for people that know me like really well. So this is kind of helping me break out of my shell. I mean, I know.
I don't think so, Ken.
I know I can still be really quiet from time to time, but the live stream portion is a lot of fun. The recording aspect is a lot different. That's still going to kind of take some time for me to get used to that, because it's so unnatural for me to talk to a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like a live stream, you guys are here and you interact with me, but just talking to a camera for me, it's I don't know, it's super foreign. So that part's a little weird, but kind of like how Casey touched base is it's been super nice getting to know Walt and Casey, and we talk every day, and I mean, we have some stupid jokes that we laugh about with, our thumbnail and my beard and Walt's neck. It's honestly, literally the other night, we just hopped on StreamYard just so we can talk. And all of a sudden we're on here for 3 hours just hanging out. And my wife's like, hey, the kids need to go to bed. You need to get off there. And she sends me a text like, hey, boys, it's time for bed. It's super cool getting to know you guys better. And I would consider you two of my, really good friends at this point. And like Casey said, too, getting to know people like Ryan and Ron better and other people in the community, getting our names out there and, being able to talk to people more. It's a lot of fun because, like I said, this community is so special, and it's
and Jordan. I can't exclude Jordan out of there. Jordan's.
Yeah.
I mean, Walt's been on a few podcasts with him, and and he came on here with us, and so.
Jordan is a sleeper in the community. The way he does his podcast, his reviews, he's a sleeper, and I think if he does more of reviews live on YouTube, he'll shoot up high. So.
Yeah, it's been getting to know him. I talk to him every single day, like I talk to these two guys. And the other one I don't want to forget either is Gagan. It's been really cool getting to know Gagan. It's Casey hopped on the guys. It's been a lot of fun getting to know him as well. And I mean, everybody in the community. I mean, I don't want to skip anybody, but guys,
there's so many of them.
Guys like Ken, Carrie, Dave, Beard of Motivation. And the cool thing with YouTube is I get to talk to Vato because, he doesn't have IG.
Yeah.
There's another person in the community that's kind of.
Super guy.
Yeah. Twitch.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's the problem is the list goes on and on forever. It's hard to name everybody,
The only bad thing about Vato is that when you get his email address and he sends you an email in Spanish, you have to use Google Translate to see what he's saying.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I tell you though, you guys have a chemistry together already, man, and it's a powerful thing, man. You guys work beautifully together, man. You really do. You guys are going to go straight to the top, man. I can see it already.
Thank you, Ron.
We definitely want to bring something unique, and it's been a lot of fun, especially brainstorming with these guys because we have a lot of ideas. Our main goal was to lift up the community. Well, who's involved in the community? You have your companies, you have your content creators, and then you have your supporters, the people who are in the chats day in and day out. So that's what we're going to do, whether it's like we just did a company overview review of Beard Mana, where we didn't just talk about the carrier blends or the scents, but we also talked about the labeling, the graphics, what the company stands for, the analytics, things like that. And then for reviewers, we're going to be doing reviews of reviewers. You're going to see where we're spotlighting somebody who's a content reviewer, and we're going to break down how that reviewer contributes to the community and how they go about doing the reviews. No one's done that before.
Like I said before, every reviewer has a different way of
story. Yeah.
It has a different story. Exactly.
Yeah. And then we're also going to want to try and bring on just the supporters. Like today we brought on Ryan, and we would like to get Vato on, and different people like that we want to have on our channel, because they all have a story to tell, and they're a fixture in this community just as much as we are.
Yep. Absolutely.
As long as you don't get J. Cruz on here, then your followers will drop in half, and it'd just be a mess, and we don't need that. So
I just love the angle too, you guys chose to go with, man. It's just fantastic. It really is, man. You guys should be very proud of yourselves, man. You really should. This community is very lucky to have you guys, man. It really is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, Disney Bearded is getting into some stuff too, and we would like to talk to him, and I'm really interested to see what he brings to the table. It's really cool seeing these people that I've known since the beginning, and Dan C chats and Saturday Night Hype chats, and seeing them contribute in their own way.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. You can reach out to Dan C because he's a huge supporter of you guys, and maybe he'll jump in with you guys. That'd be awesome.
We've got a lot of plans. We like Walt was saying, we've always got plans. Every day we're in a group chat, just throwing ideas out there. So we've got plans for sure.
Yeah, and we have things that, obviously we want to get more into the reviews and doing product shots and B-roll and better lighting, and we all want to work on getting better cameras and and coming up with different formats and different ideas. We are looking at we talked about doing different types of games in our live streams and things like that. So we have a lot of stuff down the pipeline, and the benefit of it is we have three heads, and so we have different perspectives. So it makes it cuts down on the workload, I think, in some ways, and then also three heads are better than one, right?
Yeah.
And one in some ways,
Daniel, that's a good idea. We were talking about that earlier, how it's good to see the family on with on the videos, or just in the live streams, or just wherever. It's good to have that family interaction with the videos.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
That was one of the first things when I saw Twitch Beard and his son was
Cameron.
on, and that was awesome. I when I seen that, I just thought that is so cool. And it like I said, it really got me to kind of know who Twitch was more, and to you get that personal touch behind it. So
yeah. And then during the holidays when Ken did that video with his daughter,
yeah,
that was
Another great one. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's really cool to see that.
Johnny Grooms just did one with his son. That was another good one too.
I have a
that
very
slime
simple
video.
setup.
You go ahead, Ryan.
It cost me less than $80 for this setup. I mean, I'm not sure how it sounds on y'all's end, but I mean, for the mic and the ring light and the camera holder. If you guys need any advice, just let me know. So.
Oh, for sure.
What are you using for your camera?
My iPhone 12 Pro.
Oh God, yeah, that's why it looks so fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Which ring light did you get? Did you get the small one that your phone just goes into, or one of the big stand-up
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah. It's just my phone goes into it, sits on my desk for work, and
The kind with the tripod on it?
yeah, it's like $14 at Walmart, and it
Yep.
has multiple settings on it. It works well.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, my wife has one of those. They're nice.
this is the bright gets, and then different settings.
cow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I need to get a new
So.
phone. My phone is like dying, man. I can't even charge it now anymore without playing with the wire for 10 minutes. It's terrible. I'm hoping we get another stimulus check so I can pick up a new phone.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but I think this journey is going to be really, really it's going to be like kind of I'm going to be able to not only work with two great guys, but I'm also going to be able to learn about something that's completely foreign to me, which is content creation.
Mhm.
It's not easy.
No.
Especially Casey's been doing a lot of the editing,
He's
and
killing it too.
he's doing fantastic, and it's not
Absolutely.
easy. A lot of people have this conception that these guys just hop on camera and they just start making content, and that is not the case. It is work.
Work and
Hours and
tons
hours
of
of
work.
work.
Yeah, Vato, I saw he posted the picture of him in that shirt, and I made a comment to him about it earlier that it looks like the same shirt me and you wore on that digging and Ron stream that one day.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's the one thing I say too all the time.
I almost wore it tonight too, just to throw Ryan off.
It was funny. I could have made my light purple too. We've been twins.
There you go.
I can switch mine up too if you guys want. I got the remote here, so it goes all those different colors.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they're pretty cheap. I know Ryan, you were saying you got one. I got 2 stand-up lights that adjust, and you just get the color changing bulb. And the cool thing is the color changing bulb. They each come with one of these remotes. All you got to do is point the remote at it, and you just pick whatever color you want, and just change out your colors whenever. So it's nice, cheap, and actually.
Where'd you get it?
My wife bought it on Amazon. I think they were about $9.99. And it came with the bulb in the remote, and then we bought 2 of them. So it definitely adds that extra touch to it, I think.
And where you have a little spotlight you put it in or something?
Yeah, I just got a little stand-up light, and it like an end table light almost, but it adjusts, so I can change where the lighting goes on it. So
cool.
easy thing to fix.
Cool.
No, Tommy,
No.
this is a Dixon flannel. This is a Costco.
Yeah, I don't have a Dixon. This is Kohl's right here. So
Yeah, I don't have Dixon either. Just Costco flannels for the most part.
yeah.
Vato, yes, I know you bought yours at Costco. That's where I got mine. It's the same one.
Not wrong with that, man.
Did you guys go shopping together? Or?
Well, he does
right.
California too. I don't know exactly where. I think we're only a couple hours from each other. We might have to plan a trip to go buy some flannels together.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida, you can't really wear those Dixon flannels. They don't work.
Not here.
They're cool as hell, but yeah, I might be able to wear one like once or twice a year.
Yep.
You probably could if you wore like some shorts and have it like open like Nick does, and then
Yeah.
what I mean? But
Well, going
They're
back
heavy,
to what you
they're
were
heavy,
saying.
but they're not real hot, I guess.
yeah, they're not really.
Anyway.
Lightweight ones.
I know they make really thick ones, but
Mhm.
mine's very thin. Like today,
Yeah.
I had to go out and do some shopping, and I had to wear thermals underneath it because it's extremely cold up here right now. So
It is extremely
sure.
cold up here right now, yeah. What is it over there, Ryan? Was it
uh,
negative there today, too?
Yeah, right now it's a negative.
Jesus.
My tortoise was sunbathing outside and it was 83 degrees.
That's beautiful
I
weather.
couldn't take minus degrees no more. No.
Well, you know what? at summertime when it's
-2
like
here.
100 degrees outside and it's sweaty and balmy and I'm dying of heat.
Oh
You
God, the
guys are gonna
summer
be
they're
comfortable.
brutal. You're right. Well,
Yeah.
they're brutal, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate
Right
it.
now,
These are called bendable desk lights, is what they are called.
Oh, okay.
That's what
And you
my
got
wife-
them on Amazon too?
What's that?
You got them on Amazon too?
I believe that's where my wife got them.
Okay.
I think she just bought the whole thing. She bought 2 of the bendable desk lights and then the two color changing light bulbs. So easy, cheap, and gets the job done. So I can't argue with that.
Just like how I like my women.
You have a screen back there too? Right?
Boom. Nailed it.
Good
Who's
job,
sleeping
Walt.
today? Huh?
Good job, Walt.
There you go.
Yeah, I say you're wide awake this stream.
Yeah. Caffeine will do it, you know.
I can't see comments in there about how you're falling asleep.
I know. No more sleeping beauty. Yeah.
That's me this
Yeah,
time.
right.
No.
Sleeping Beauty turns up and always on time.
Yeah.
2 hours, 20 minutes. Man, it's crazy how quick the time goes on these
Time
things.
flies, doesn't it?
chatting with
Yeah.
people.
Flies by. It really does. And the chat is amazing too because they'll
Yeah,
keep
there's
things
21
going
people.
with their comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some cool guys in this chat, that's for sure.
And I noticed a lot of times it's the same loyal group of guys that you see over and over and over again. And it's just amazing to me. It really is.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Vato's here early every time and stays basically all the way through, and Liam and you know.
Li too, Ricky.
Li is
He's
awesome.
there
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah.
Eli is always around.
Always first.
Yeah, it's cool to see Ricky come in here, and it's cool to see Neil because I know Neil's time frame is so much different. So it's always nice to see the support from these guys. I mean, even tonight, Dan C and Ken and stuff like that. It's always
I still get tickled pink when Dan comes into my lives, man.
Right?
It's just
Yeah.
wow, man, Dan. He came into my life. It's like wow.
Yeah, totally unexpected, and it's really appreciated by all of us. It doesn't go unnoticed, that you guys are in here.
It's crazy because
Well,
outside the beard community, people would look at Dan's like subscribers and followers and be like, oh, that's not that big. There's people out there that have millions, but to us in the beard community, Dan's like an icon. He's like a god up here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's a legend.
it's crazy.
Absolutely. And Ken
We
too, man.
appreciate that.
He's
Kerry.
going to be up there too, man.
Right, Jonathan.
Yeah, Ken is riding fast.
Very.
I think Ken's been in the community in little less than a year now. I think his year's coming up, and look where he's at. He's almost at 1,000. That's just crazy
Yep.
what he's doing.
He's just killing it, man. Killing it. And he's got just great content, and his content has just gone up, 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 up. Every single
Yeah.
stream he releases is like better than the previous one. And they've all been great since the first one. So
Yep.
He
Absolutely.
just raises the bar.
It's
That's what he does.
these improvements,
March 6th is 1 year, he says.
the
Yeah.
B-roll,
Congratulations.
is awesome. The corner that he made for the cave where he does his reviews,
God,
like
that's
his product shots. Like he had like oats laid out on the ground with like a spoon and like stuff. When he did his product shots, and just seeing these guys put in the extra effort, it's insane. And just constantly
No, man,
making.
you're killing it, Ken. Not a goofball at all, man. We love this stuff too.
The only time I can say Ken's a goofball is on his TikTok. If you guys have not seen
Oh
any of
God,
those videos,
that is so funny.
right?
So
The Big Head song is hilarious.
Yes.
Oh
the big
my
head.
goodness,
Yeah.
I was dying with that one. Like I never realized how funny
Yeah.
it was.
That tears.
Got on and started watching his TikToks and following him. He
Yeah.
is hilarious.
I had to watch that
funny.
big
gotta
head one. I had to watch like 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
I was like,
I'll send it to you, Casey. It's
Oh yeah.
even if you just create an account just to go and follow like Jay Cruz and Ken
Yep.
and just these guys on TikTok, and it's just funny just seeing the stuff that they come up with.
Jay Cruz has a TikTok.
What's that?
Jay Cruz has TikTok.
Yeah. Jay Cruz has a TikTok. He posts some
I didn't know
videos.
that. Yeah, I never see him post one on IG. I see Ken does once in a while. I'm gonna have to get TikTok, man.
Mostly
Everybody's
his
going.
workout stuff that I see. It's like him doing his workout stuff. It's really like inspirational type stuff. It's
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
though.
he's got good stuff.
I did see him post videos of his workout stuff though on IG. That's amazing. It is. It's very inspirational.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
His motivational videos are amazing too.
Yeah, the Monday motivation. Mondays are always tough for me. You know, I wind up staying up later than I should on the weekends. I wake up and I'm tired as hell on a Monday, you know, and I don't feel like working, and I'll start working and I'll listen to his motivational Monday, and it just kind of puts me in the right mindset for the week, you know, and kind of just it's that boost that you need, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, getting 400 away from 10,000 on TikTok. That's a lot, and that's quick too.
Wow,
Yep.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. I know Jay Cruz
He's
is
not only killing it on YouTube, he's killing it on TikTok too, and he's pretty awesome on Facebook as well.
With cookies.
yeah.
Right?
It's the cookies.
Follow me.
up,
I'll
Steve?
send you some cookies.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
What's
Do
up,
the
Steve?
silhouette challenge. Otto, how do you know about the silhouette challenge? You don't use social media.
Yeah, how do you know about that, Vato?
Yeah. So what's going on here? I think Vado secretly
He
has
can have
some
it. He can have a TikTok. He's following all of us on IG, and we just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
He got some fake
Yeah, he's
account.
got one of the fake accounts, right?
Yeah, we just don't know about it.
He's the Alan that Dan T talks about all the time.
Yeah, right. Always.
Yeah, but
It's always
You know,
the
Jay
cookies.
Cruz,
Cookies.
his you know, he does a lot of beard content, but I could see him eventually getting into more of the motivational stuff and just like the daily. I could see that avenue opening up for him, and that's a huge market, you know, for him to be able to use in social media. So, you know, yeah, we start off as beard content creators, but really, the door is open. And once you learn how to create content and you understand how to go about putting out product stuff or whatever it is, and you don't always have to do just beer stuff. You know, Dagan is now doing like, yeah, he's doing cereal now and the energy drinks, and just I love those. I watch those too. And Barbado Joe, if y'all haven't checked out Barbado Joe, he's got an amazing channel. He does movies and he does different snacks around the world. And just another
United Beards of America is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal series. It really is. Absolutely. I love to watch it. That could be on television for real. It could. It's done so well.
I agree.
That guy down there does some good videos too.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
He does. Steven does awesome beer videos.
Yes,
I don't know
does.
if you've ever watched Steven's beer videos, but he's got some great different brews and stouts and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's one guy that you need to go follow. Like go into another window of this screen and go follow Metal
McMahon
on IG too.
Another one we need to follow for sure.
Yeah. Another guy is
too, man. Just started up, man, and he's killing it too.
Oh
yeah.
Nick, what's up, Nick?
Nick is awesome.
Yeah.
His live streams are always fun. It's just him hanging out and he's just like shaving his head or something like that. And we're just chopping up, talking about different stuff and joking around, and it's fun. It's fun getting to know him.
I love seeing it too, because him and Ryan both were a long time part of this community, and always behind the scenes though. And it was really great to see them both come together and get a channel and come out of their shells and just boom. They just from the very first stream, they both were fantastic. I love both of the guys, man. They're both amazing people.
And then Mix, I don't know if you follow him on IG, but Mix mixes that he does. He'll take different companies and mix them together. And I've actually tried some of those, you know. I'm like, hey, I have those. Let me try it. And it's like, he's a scientist, and he's just great at what he does. Like, it's just amazing.
Mix master, that's it, Gary.
He's inspired me to do it too. I had
he's
a
bartender of the beard community. I call him.
There you go. Exactly.
That's a good.
I mixed a a butter from Fable that had lemon in it, and I mixed it with Ladies Man from Badass Beard Co., which has like a lemon citrus, and and so I started getting into that. It's really a cool thing to do.
Yeah, I was kind of down because I never had any of the scents that Mick would put up, because I still don't have too much stuff yet, and
Right.
I said to him, man, it stinks. I can't do any of these because I don't have, either one or the other or both. So he's like, you know what? DM me, man. We'll make one up with whatever you have. So, I DM'd him and gave him a list of what I had, and, he figured one out for me too. It was really cool of him to do.
Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to see like what's his thought process. Like, what does he go by? Like the scent profiles? Is he, what is he taking into consideration, when he makes these? So it's really cool.
That'd be a great video for him to do,
Yeah. It'd be another avenue instead of beer reviews like of a certain company, do something like, I have this oud from this company and this oud from this company. One has vanilla and one has like, I don't know, let's just say like orange in it, and like mix them together and they're just like, I don't know,
Crimson.
shine.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Yeah. Cream food.
He does. Sometimes he does like 3 cents or more, it's pretty wild when he does that.
He does.
I did not know that. That's interesting, Liam.
I had no clue about that one, Liam. I don't know
I
if
didn't know that.
That's
Is he kidding?
I don't know.
Is he serious?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Now.
I mean, it's
Liam-
not beyond belief.
What's that?
I don't think I can go to a wedding and see Mick up there, ordaining.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if he's serious or not.
Mm-hmm. No, he's probably ordained, to marry people, right? Like that.
Oh yeah, because you can do that pretty easily.
Huh?
I think you can just pay like a fee, and then they'll give you a license.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so little story. When my wife and I were getting married, I was extremely nervous to be in front of everybody, at the aisle and everything, at the altar. So I said if anything was going to go south or go awry and kind of get, off course, I wanted somebody there that I was comfortable with. So we got my buddy to do this for us because he was an ordained minister, because one of his other friends wanted him to perform the ceremony. But man, I'm telling you, he paid a fee online. They sent him a certificate. He got a bumper sticker and a placard, like a handicap placard. And that's what they sent him. And he just rolls up, throws the placard up there, and he's ready to go. It was something else, I'm telling you.
What's more official than a bumper sticker and a little
A placard,
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get married.
Right?
There you go.
He's like, yeah, I'll do this. Why not? I got a placard and a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Make
There you
this
go.
official.
Mick, all right. Yes, Father Mick. Okay.
Liam is an Irish hoodlum. Oh God! Now I know they're just busting chops.
And since they're getting so much more complex, like he's mixing scents, and he's mixed every barbershop scent he had, and it was amazing.
Right?
You look at like
the best he's ever done too.
Bearded Coast has margarita and strawberry margarita and lime and mango and passion fruit, and oh yeah, from BAM has IPA and beer and all these other things in it. It's just, you see all these different scent profiles, and it's amazing how far we've come from what 5 years ago you'd get maybe a cedar wood beard oil, and that's about it.
Sandalwood,
And now,
fine.
something like that, and now it's going from there to like you can just have this totally unique profile. It's amazing.
Liam's not afraid either to use stuff that others won't. I mean, he had one with I think it was beard oil or something in there. No, right? The 1 cent. It was car oil or something sent in there.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
I mean, he does some. You think it won't work together when you read it, but then you get it and smell it, and it's like winds up being amazing.
I think the other interesting aspect of that is you're mixing different viscosities together. So, I mean, you can totally change how something comes together and how it feels. I've tried it a couple times, mixed the Last Cast and Peak CBD. And those are two, I mean, on their own, they're two really good blends. And, they do really good things for your hair, obviously, and your skin. And then you mix them together, and it's crazy to see how the beard feel is with that stuff too. So, I mean, that's the other cool aspect that you get of that he doesn't even touch bases on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't T3 have a scent that's based off of racing fuel or something? I think T3
Yeah,
does.
I think Bam does a gas scent too. I think he does have a gas.
That's crazy.
So this one from Bam is actually the collab that he did with that metal guy, Steven. And it's margarita, beer, agave, citrus IPA, lime, grapefruit, and marshmallow. And you're like, think to yourself, like, what the hell is that going to be? But it smells fantastic, and it's got a lot of depth. And as you put it in beard, and as certain scents start to fade, other ones come out. And, we've taken the experience of wearing a beard oil, whether it's through the carrier oil blend or the scent oil blend, to a whole new level, and I feel like the bearded community has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I mean,
Absolutely,
for instance,
I agree.
like Beard Octane and Bearded Coast, their DNC collab and Dark and Stormy, you open them up at the bottom, you're thinking you're smelling like a soda. You smell like carbonation. It's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep, absolutely. Another one is Angler's Code. Angler's Code is probably my favorite orange scent. It's
Yeah.
you would never think a smoked orange scent would smell good, but it's fantastic. It's really well done.
Yeah,
I'm
I
telling
love it
you,
too.
try the Angler's Code and the Summer Citrus together. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's something I want to try, definitely.
I have both of them, so because Ryan keeps this is what your second, third time mentioning it, so obviously it's worth it.
Yeah, I just threw them together, and it's just so good. So
Liam wants to know which Copper Johns you haven't tried there, Ron.
Summer Citrus I haven't got yet, and Mountain River it is, and I have Last Cast, I have Angler's Code, and I have Nightfall so far.
So Ron, what is your go-to?
Last Cast and
Last
Summer
Cast
Citrus
Summer
is fire.
Citrus. Yeah, I need to get that Summer Citrus combo.
Yeah. Ron, do you have like a favorite scent? Like mine is oud, and like Ken, his is like leather. Do you have like a particular scent that you look for?
What was yours?
Mine's oud. I like stuff that has oud in it.
I'm sorry, the thing cut out. I didn't hear you.
Oud.
Oh, oud, yeah, oud's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like oud too. I like amber though. I love amber. Amber, I'd have to say, is my favorite scent. Really love amber.
My
I
favorite
think
oud scent was
Go ahead.
F2020, and I just fell in love with oud after that. So
Can't put leather.
Yeah, for any of the people that don't know, bluegrass.
I think everybody knows.
Right?
Ken loves leather.
He's even done this with our last stream too. Made sure to pop leather on there.
Yeah, I love
He does
leather.
it everywhere.
We
The
should
leather
do
hits are awesome.
we should do an amber, jasmine, and ginger, and call it 3 strippers.
that's funny. Yeah.
There you go, man.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Great scent too.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like you might be getting something there, Ron, tomorrow. You check out Liam's comment.
Yeah,
Oh,
right here.
man, thank you,
That's
brother.
awesome, Liam.
That is awesome. It's super kind of you, brother. Thank you.
So I hear that there's going to be a leather scent that Ken's going to I mean, it's not confirmed, but I hear in the rumbling of the community that there's going to be a leather scent dropping soon from Ken in the next couple of weeks. So I'm excited to see what happens.
You'll have to find out Monday on his channel.
Yeah.
22nd. So
The 22nd. Yep.
yeah.
I'd agree with what Mick says right there, that Ken just randomly pops into streams and says leather.
I agree.
You can
What I
either
can
confirm or
deny.
I'll confirm that one. I know I've seen it multiple times.
I can probably
I've seen it myself.
Yeah.
say that Ken is probably working on content right now or doing something with his channel right now, having us on the side listening to us, and then when he hears leather, his ears spark up and it just like, what was that?
Yeah.
Where did that?
Ken's always
Leather?
going.
Leather.
It's like if you say Beetlejuice 3 times, if you say leather 3 times, Ken pops up anywhere.
Exactly.
And he's done that before too. When someone's mentioned leather, boom, Ken pops in. It's like perfect timing.
That's hilarious.
Deny Ken hates leather. He said no.
Oh wow. Well, some things maybe leather don't go with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I love leather. You know, I mean, I feel like you can mix it with anything if it's done right, and it just adds deepness to a scent. But it's only, I mean, I'm not a picky person when it comes to scents. I mean, only thing I kind of have reserves about is clove. If it's something's clove forward, it's not for me. But if it's blended in the background, I'm fine. But other than that, I'm an open book. I'm a cheap date.
Huh.
I'm not a leather fan. I had a couple of leather stuff that I had gotten through a giveaway, and I couldn't get into them. So I knew one person that would love them, so I send them his way. So
Yeah, I had a leather scent that I know for a fact Ken loves it, because I have talked to the company owner, and it was one of the only scents from that company I could not do. So there's very few scents I can do with leather in them. I'd say the one I like the most, and mainly because it's on the back end of the profile, would be Captain Kidd from LI. Yeah, see, Casey already knew where I was going with that one. You already knew. Yeah, that's one of the only leather scents so far that I am okay with. So
I like that one too because it's not strong. It's not forward leather heavy.
No.
It's in the back, and as the rest of the scents kind of mellow out, that leather kind of stands out.
And I'm sure Ken could always throw out some other ones like that are a little on the backside. They're a little smoother. It's not just so in your face.
Well, I heard through the grapevine that this new one with Ken and Copper Jones is really, really nice. So.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's gonna be.
I can't imagine it'd be bad with what Tyson's got out there.
Right, Casey.
All of his scents are good.
And Tyson, I think is a perfectionist. He won't put out a scent until it's exactly where he wants it to be.
Where he feels it. Yep.
Bottle number 9 was the winner.
See, number 9.
It's me, Liam, Tyson, and then there's another guy named Josh. It's an ambassador for Copper Johns. We're all in a chat together, and it's daily. It's like, yeah, I'm wearing Ken's collab right now. Yeah, I'm wearing Ken's collab right now. And it's just it's that good.
Those chats from IG are so much fun. I got a few of them, and just chopping it up with guys and just joking around, and it's just really, really cool. I'm in one with Corey, and he's always saying something funny. Me and Casey and Nick, we also have a really cool chat, and we mostly talk about the channel, but we still find a way to laugh about stuff. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Cool. There's always some sort of joke going around about something,
Yeah.
Whether it's about our thumbnail which is the most recent one.
Yeah.
Which was funny because I was at work and like 4 hours later, I come into the chat and I'm like, what did I miss here? And the first thing that I catch is a voice recording from Walt about our thumbnail. And I was at work and all of a sudden I started crying. I was laughing so hard. And people were like, what's the matter with you? And I was like, I can't say. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be in the conversation to understand. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, when you have
I'll
Liam
say
in a
some
chat,
stupid shit.
you know, yeah.
Liam can, I'm sure Liam can bring some laughs into a chat for sure.
It's very entertaining with Liam in the chat. It's great to have him part of our group.
Yeah, I've been in a chat with Liam. Me and him send like memes to each other and stuff, and just joke around. It's a lot of fun.
You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun with this, man. It's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, 2:45. You guys, I gotta put the kids to bed, so I'm gonna be a party pooper, and I'm gonna hop off. And
I think I'm gonna go too. Actually, Nick, I got to get up early and get some stuff set up for that craft fair. So I'm gonna get to bed too.
Yeah. So one more just remind everybody. One more shameless plug. Please follow Deliberate Bearded on IG and YouTube, and then please follow Bearded Cheesehead on IG. Both these guys put out great content, are just awesome to hang around with and talk to. Yep. So please follow them and support their content.
And want to thank everybody in the chat who has stuck with us tonight. Even if you popped in late or were here earlier, just anybody that's been here tonight, I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with us on a Friday night.
Yeah,
we plan on moving these to a weekly schedule. Mm-hmm. We've got enough people that are interested in joining the streams, and we've got some company owners interested in doing some other shows down the road. So we're going to move these to a weekly schedule. Next week we have special company on. I'll have the thumbnail up here early this next week. I'll just say we're going to have Bandbox on next week. So
nice.
Awesome.
Come in and hang out with Bandbox and the crew, and we'll have some more fun. So thank you everyone for coming out.
Thank you for having me on. You know, if you ever
it's been an honor.
Again, just ask anytime. I'd be more than happy to come on with you guys. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you.
And Ryan, again, that was incredibly
I second that. If you guys ever need any help, just shoot me a message. I always have your back. So
thank you, man.
Well,
that was super nice of you.
Yeah.
And, man, honestly, thank you guys for joining us and supporting us. It means a lot.
It definitely does.
Absolutely.
We kind of want to keep on the streams where we have companies on. We might keep those more focused and geared towards the companies, but we want to open this up so anyone can join in. Like Walt was saying earlier, we want to pull some of these supporters in that maybe have never been on a live stream and get them in front of the reviewers, in front of the companies that they're supporting, and get their name out there. So,
fantastic.
Anyone that's interested, you can DM the Bearded Regard or DM any one of us.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at you, Vado. You got to hop on sometime. I got questions.
And he's great to have on too. He really is.
So
he's awesome.
If Valo jumps in, is there going to be an SAP button somewhere? Because
I think
I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah,
I'll look into that one for you, Ryan.
Yeah, hit that closed caption.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Everyone have a good night. And
good night, guys. Thank you.
Yep. Have a blessed night. And thank you, everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
Night.